Oh, there we go. Man, I thought I was gonna have technical issues again. But no, welcome everyone to the stream. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. My name is Matt Seven, and I'm here to bring you the best damn, I don't know, Dark Souls content there is. Well, that depends. Do you think, you know, dying a lot is good content? Then I got you. Welcome everyone, and who do we have? Uma Luma, Shark, High Locos, and Bello. Thank you all of you for tuning into the stream. During the early moment, we're just getting warmed up and ready to go. Ready to slay some bosses. And yes, I am late. It's a very stupid reason actually why I'm late today. I couldn't come up with a title. Like I'm not sure if what you think about the current stream title, but that's my last ditch effort. Not that my titles used to be very creative, but wait. This guy is wearing the hat that the woman's wearing. I forgot the name of her. But we're here. We're in this like pirate haven, no man's wharf. We actually conquered quite a bit of it yesterday, but then we died an unfortunate death. And also, like during this stream today, like I want to hear your opinions in regards to which weapon is best, the craftsman's hammer or the winged spear. I have no idea. Like I'm going back and forth between these weapons. I don't know which weapon I prefer. It's kind of driving me crazy. Alright, but we know that there's a boss here, and you need to ring a bell in order to access the boss. So, well, that's what we're all about, right? Hold for a head. Wait, am I walking in the opposite direction now? Yeah, this is the wrong direction. Okay, so good start. I'm going in the wrong direction. But how are you guys today? Did you have a good... What is today? Thursday. Like, my days are like blurring together. Or something, like every single day is the same. Oh, here we go. I really like this, I guess, pirate aesthetic. Oh, okay, well, they need not be pirates just because there's like an old ship like that, but I do like it. Even though, like, in general, I do prefer the like more bright areas, I guess, because they are very beautiful, and this area is just dark. I don't know if I could have one-shotted the dog there with the spear. Like, these are the kind of things that I'm thinking about as I'm playing the game. And it's very infuriating. I just want to pick a weapon and then just be good with it. And like, or at least try to be good with it. Like, but it doesn't really work. I can't make a decision. That's the issue. Oh, no. Oh, it seems like the spears have a harder time actually stabbing enemies, which would make sense, given that it's a more lighter, more precise weapon, I guess, compared to the hammer. That is actually an argument against the spear, that it doesn't have enough stagger on it. But I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, I can't really block this guy's attack. Oh! Now we're getting invaded by Hermione. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the hammer. I think I'm better with the hammer. Wait, Wait, is this a PvP encounter? So now Gnaida or Naida or whatever is fighting Hermione with me. Where the hell is Hermione? Help me! Okay, given the name, I'm gonna assume that this is like a... Oh shit, they're already fighting. No? Oh, here's Naida. Yeah, this must be a player, right? If I just... Yeah, this is a player! Holy crap! Okay, you're gonna protect me, right? Oh! This person is also wearing the hammer! Okay, I feel this is meant to be. But where's the Dark Spirit? I have no idea. Like, can the Dark Spirit just hide? Like, however long it wants? Now Naida is helping me. I mean, that's cool. Will the Dark Spirit just backstab us? I'm gonna do this with my friend. What the crap? Blue Sentinel epic. Welcome, Ender Mage. Yeah, there was quite a surprise. I got invaded, and then I got this police officer of sorts helping me out. Like, this was not intentional by any means. It just happened. But I don't even know where the Dark Spirit is. Oh, where did my friend go? Okay, my friend is going in here. Hopefully I'm like... hopefully we'll get the Dark Spirit soon, right? So that is, well, Blue Sentinel person. Don't help me with a boss. I'm not even sure if they can. Because that would be cheating, right? Scimitar. Oh, here's... Oh wait, these are not good souls. I remember. Since you're a member of the Wave Blue, you automatically summon Blue Sentinel players to help you when you get invaded. Ah! Oh, and Hermione is already vanquished. I don't even know by what. Okay, in that case I should switch Covenant actually. Now that I think about it. Cause and yeah, now the Blue Spirit returns to the world. Cause I do want to like actually fight if I get invaded. Okay, remind me to do that. Actually switch Covenant so we can actually be invaded properly. Like have a good old fashioned one-on-one. Because I want to see how I would do against other Dark Souls players. Okay, and also, but you know that's the thing to do later. Right now we need to activate this boss, or rather, we like retrace our steps so that we can activate this boss. And also, there should be a, if I remember correctly, you said Shark that there's supposed to be like a lockstone area right near here. I'm not really sure where though. It actually helps out the Blue Sentinels a lot since this is the only reliable way to rank up in the Covenant. Oh, so it's good for the Blue Covenant players that I'm playing in this way. Interesting. But I've only got invaded once, so I don't think I'm helping out the Blue Covenant that much. But maybe I will get more invaded more often the more I play. Who knows? Like, ooh, maybe like my level, the level I'm at, maybe that's an uncommon level or something. Well, wait, what determines your like invasion likelihood or whatever? It's like the soul level or something, right? Okay, and now we're up here. Now we should have, yeah, these weird guys. Business for the Blue Sentinels is really slow these days. Since it relies on both way of blue people and invaders interacting. I see. But I guess. So the blue Sentinels are actually like the noob helpers, I guess. You're supposed to be in the Covenant when you're a noob, so you get help when you're invaded, and then when you're when you yourself is a bit are stronger, then you help others. Yeah, they are the noob helpers. Yeah, okay. That's kind of cool that they implemented something like that. That's also really clever. Like a very good use of the multiplayer mechanic in Dark Souls. The multiplayer is often overlooked. And it is more of a like side thing, I guess. This is where you're supposed to go, right? I kind of forgot. Oh, come on! No! I actually died! Oh, that was such an unfortunate timing! I was starting swinging each... Okay, I don't know their moveset. Holy shit. Okay, I died. Let's do that again, I guess. Like, this shouldn't be that hard, but I guess I'm not used to these enemies. Not yet, at the very least. Alright. But, well, this is good, actually. This is good. Because now I can warm up. And also, I can adjust my punishment cam. Because I haven't really done it. So, today is gonna be push-up day. So 10 push-ups coming up. Oh, crap. Okay, let's not drop the camera, perhaps. Oh, let's not drop it again, perhaps. I'm sorry about this. Can't really see. Can't really see the area I want to play. I think that's good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Okay, I already feel that that's gonna get real old real fast. Alright, so hopefully I will not die anymore during this playthrough. During this place, the wharf. Okay, now I'm walking in the wrong direction again, I think. Yeah, here we go. So maybe I should even get an effigy going. Also, can you get invaded all the time? Because I'm not human now, am I? I don't think I am. The dwarf make deadly use of its enemies. They are kind of easy to beat, but you know, if you give them the option to mess you up, they will. That we saw there. You can be invaded by players only when you're human. But I'm not human. Like that's weird because I just got invaded, right? But I wasn't human then, and I'm not human now. Like, what's that all about? Okay, yeah, they do have a very dangerous attack pattern. You see how much damage they deal. Oh, make my Daedalus! Please don't take your precision out on the poor punishment camp. Well, Daedalus, the camp is doing bad things towards me. But make my Daedalus, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day today, Daedalus. NPC invaders can invade whether you're hollowed or not, since they're basically glorified enemies. But when NPC invaders attack you in the mage, you don't get the blue sentinels, right? Because this was the only time I got a blue sentinel to help me out. Correct. So I wonder what that was all about then. Okay, I kind of want to use an effigy just to get my health back. I don't know. But I kind of want to save them as well. It could be a hacker who tried to get at you, who knows? Yeah, maybe. I guess I should be more concerned over the possibility of a hacker. Right. Yeah, I do remember that you get kind of ganked here. But not now, apparently. Oh well. Humans get priority when invading. You can get invaded when you're hollow. Ah! Okay, so maybe it's like a slow day for the invaders or something. So I'm like at the bottom of the list, and they're like, all right, let's go for the hollow. This is like this area right here where I'm standing in the corner is a great area if I had the spear, because they can only like come in one file. Invasion in this game are structured like a priority list. Okay, I guess that makes sense. You don't choose who you invade. Yeah. I've never successfully invaded someone else, but if you, well, those of you who were with us during Dark Souls 1 might remember that. Oh, that's the thing. Might remember when we tried to invade someone else. Didn't really work though. I love that animation. It's so brutal, so satisfying. No, that's a terrible idea to be there. Wait, to be what? To be like on the top of the list, you mean? Or Umaluma, what do you mean there? Oh, in the corner, you mean? I mean, I guess you're right in the sense that you can get overwhelmed very quickly. You have nowhere to run, right? Okay. I do want to use that lockstone just to see what would happen. So let's do that. And I kind of, like, before I encounter the boss, I probably need to use an effigy. Oh shoot! Ah, shoot again! Ooh. Yeah, this is the lantern that Shock was talking about yesterday. Cool. Good thing that you're able to kind of see now. But I assume that's the only thing it does, right? Holy crap, it's very bright now. Ah! It's taking a while to adjust my eyes to this. That lantern reaches up into the top area with the gangly dudes and scare them into the house. Ah, oh yeah, I remember you said that they were afraid of fire. Hey man, Immatil, how's it going, Immatil? Thank you for tuning into the stream. How are you doing, Immatil? I like I like that your entry is a cat, yeah. That means you're vibing. These guys are leaving. You can forcibly move yourself to the top of the invasion priority list by using certain items such as Token of Spite, dried finger, and with a delicate string ring. I'm doing amazing. I'm off work today. Ah! Are you off work for the entire week, Immatil? So, do you have like an early weekend or something? I love it when that happens. But of course, I'm a simple man. All I want is basically the time of day to play video games. I think so. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Hopefully you're gonna do something nice with the free time you're getting. Also, why can't I walk past here? There's literally nothing in the way. Oh, you see that chest there, right? That was odd. That was real. Clicks on the board is a bit janky. Apparently so. At least we're getting something. You need a bit of speed to walk over that. Ooh! Brigand hood. A full brigand set. I assume this is like the bandit starting set. Let's see. Bangrian. Pattern knife. Ported brig. Yeah, I think so. Also, yeah, this is also something I should really pay attention to. My actual armor set. I should also probably kill these guys in case they wake up later on and just mess up our day. Man, with the heavy attack I can just do this. I wonder if I could have done that with the spear. Just one tap each and every one of them. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna go back to the spear for a while and try it out. Especially try out the spear wearing it two-handed like this. Because I'm still not sure which weapon I prefer. It's so infuriating. The brigand set is not actually a starting set for any of the classes. You may be thinking of the bandit set. Yeah, that is the one I was thinking about. Really? In that case, I wonder. In terms of stats, this is worse. In terms of stat against this. Am I hearing? Did you hear that? Like someone was drinking or something. Okay, brigand. It's kind of worse than this Black Witch robe. And also, like the Black Witch set is really good for its weight. I think at least. I might be wrong on that. Okay. And the bandit set can be bought from a merchant named Madrol that lived in Iron Keep. Okay, I don't know the person, I don't know the place. The Black Witch set has very good elemental defenses. Okay. And I can one-tap them with the spear as well. Not helping my decision process here. Okay, even more stress. I'm glad that we went this way. Especially dark defense. Oh, I see the person here. Yeah. Yeah, that is probably the strat actually against those guys. Just two-handed spear. Oh, a Titanite shard. Also, I wonder if you can... Where you get Titanite shards in this game. Where am I now? Woo! You threw your last little bottle there. So, this is a new place. I can't go here yet. I remember you could buy Titanite shards from the blacksmith in Majula, but there was only a limited amount. So I'm worried that you like maybe need to farm them or something. Keep a strike weapon on hand isn't a bad idea, so you can switch on it to use on enemies that are weak to it. I'm not gonna sell the hammer. That's for damn sure, because I still love the hammer. But the question is like, which weapon should I main? Like, which moveset do I like the most? Which weapon should I focus my upgrades on? Like these are the questions I need answers to. Oh, is it a door here? Try door and then give it up. This might actually be bad. Okay, I'm gonna bring out shield right there. Okay, where am I going exactly? Okay, now I'm down here. Okay, that's fine. And I do think I need an open area. Oh shit! Oh man! Yeah, these enemies are really dangerous. Like I even healed before that encounter. Okay. I don't even know what to say. Rip. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take it way more easy now. Okay. I'm gonna take the human effigy now, so that I increase my health point, hit points, and then I'm gonna do this. The Viking has very high DPS if you get caught by more than one at the same time. Yeah. Well, that was a moment to come in at. My Crackalacken, welcome. Well, Crackalacken, I hope you like some punishment, Cam. Right, 10 push-ups. But yeah, Crackalacken, I just said that those Vikings, or we said rather, yeah, they really punish you if you let them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. But I will have the last laugh. So, also, if they really are Vikings, why aren't they like riding Viking ships? Like, again, I'm getting the pirate aesthetics from these ships. I feel betrayed. Like this is false marketing right here, or advertisement. I mean, my question is, how do you do 10 push-ups time on your desk and not hit once? That's a good question, Invitil. Like, maybe I'm not as close to the desk as it might look like, or I'm just being very lucky. That ship is actually a prison ship that carries prisoners to and from the Lost Bastille. Aha! Prison ship. Go back. Alright, I can go back. Was there something here? Oh, it's a summon right here. I saw a summon sign. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Oh, this is Bradley, the old guard, apparently. Do you think we should summon Bradley? Help me. Bradley of the old guard. You can summon Lucatiel around here. Ooh! Basically, the Lost Bastille is so crowded that they loaded a bunch of inmates on board and cast it off to who knows where, and it came to rest. That's now no man's war. Okay. God, I love your outfit. It's such a Dark Souls outfit. Steven, do you have a Pharaoh's Lockstone? I should, actually. I should. But if we can summon Lucatiel, we should probably summon her, right? Instead of some random guard. Let's see. I should have a Lockstone. I think. Yes, I have one more, Kraken. I assume you have an idea for that Lockstone. Lucatiel is located near the end of the war. Okay, near the end. Good to know. Right, here we have a bunch of enemies. I'm just gonna go back so we can have them straight in front of us like this. You can light up the area completely if you want to spend it on that. Oh yeah, I actually, yeah, I did do that very recently actually. Oh boy. I'm very close to dying all the time. Maybe I should also like try to work on my equipment load or something, so I can wear even like tough, like better defensive gear, or rather gear with better defensive stats. Yeah, because I feel like weak all the time. But maybe that's just a... I gotcha, I guess I remember being way brighter. Oh, I see. This is a very dark area, true. But I haven't even lighted up any of the the optional braziers like these. You're going to get more defense from upgrading armor than equipping heavier armor. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I haven't upgraded my armor ever. But I don't want to upgrade my armor just yet, because I might need more armor later. So we can get the most defense from upgrading the heaviest armor. Oh yeah, fair point. That makes sense. Is this where you go? No. This... I don't know. Well, one thing I need to say about the spear is that like the initial swing I think takes longer than the mace. So when they're up in your face like that, I think the mace actually hits faster than the spear. Maybe, like that's the feeling I'm getting. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. I guess you could like time it with a stopwatch or something, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. So that guy is like, I hate the light, so I'm gonna go out into the light. Oh no, he can't! Oh, he can't come in because his friends are like, nah. You can also use the Ring of Steel protection if you want a little extra boost in defense. It's only a good slot filler though. But I think what you saw made a lot of sense. Actually, like upgrading a gear is probably like the best thing you can do. I assume I can just ignore them. They're making a very weird noise, but yeah, I can ignore them. Alright, so shit. That time, yeah. I just need to be careful, I guess, because that time it was very easy to kill them both. You're basically investing to upgrade 4 separate pieces of gear all at once. Oh yeah, it's a big investment. Yeah, that is true. So that is why I want to wait. So I get like the armor I want to upgrade rather. Steven, I know what you did last night. Oh, Sir Walkalot, are you spying on me, Sir Walkalot? Welcome to the stream. But I wonder, what did I do last night, Sir Walkalot? Wait, what did I do last night? After the stream last night, what did I do? Maybe you know, Sir Walkalot. Maybe you can remind me. Yes, Jack in your shape. Alright, you got me, you got me. Have you gotten the Estus shards in this area? I have no idea, actually. Not a clue. There isn't one, but there was a fragrant branch I think you already picked up. Wait, so there isn't a Estus shard. Oh, here's the lever also. I'm not spying, haven't hacked your webcam or anything. So, okay, so in theory then, Sir Walkalot. So if I'm sitting here, you just mind my own business. Oh, so that's calling the ship towards the dock. Oh, that's really cool. So if I'm just sitting here offline and just waving to the camera, will you write to me on Discord or in chat or something? Just so I know that you're there, you know, watching. There is an Estus shard behind a petrified statue if you go backwards from the bonfire though. That's the boss. On the ship, you mean? Right, let's go there. Is there like a fast way to get down? Yeah, jumping down here, I remember. Yes, okay. Well, yeah, the boss is there, and let's kill that boss then. Oh. Yeah, we have these assassins also. In complete honesty and truthfulness, I'm not spying, hacking or anything. I do not engage in such thing and never have. I assume you didn't, Sir Walkalot, I assume you didn't. Sir Walkalot, you are a nice person. You don't engage with those things. Oh shoot! Wait, what did I? We play with someone is fun. Oh, wow! Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I assume you mean joking there, like messing with someone, right? But Sir Walkalot, how do you feel about multiplayer games actually? Genuine question there. Within sensible constraint, absolutely. Papa Sibber, I want to fight you. Okay, Shark, do you have like I would be so down to fight you too, Shark. Do you have a character that's in like a similar level range to mine? Because then we totally could actually. We can like decide on a time and place, Shark, and then we can like try to invade each other or something. That would be really fun. The only multiplayer game I have ever enjoyed is StarCraft, full on honest 1v1. StarCraft is a really cool game to look at least at pro level, but oh damn, am I bad at that game. Like, I can't keep up with all the actions you need to complete in StarCraft in order to be good at that game. And I always feel bad when I'm fighting, like, battling one of my friends who actually knows the game. Then I'm like, I just can't keep up with the micromanagement. Okay, so we're, is he drinking through his helmet? You see those slits? He's like, oh, hopefully this will end up in my mouth somehow. I used to play as Dr. Death. Is that a name I should remember or like recognize? Because I don't. It's about Gavlan, so this is Gavlan drinking through his eyes.
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm Sievet.
I, Gavlan.
I Sievet.
Gavlan will, Gavlan deal.
Sievet slay boss.
Gavlan wants so what? With Gavlan.
Wait, is he a merchant? Papa Sievet is scared of me. I'm sad. Well, okay, we can fight also, Shark. I can fight against your like level 800 character or whatever, but I don't think I stand a chance. Is this now a drinking game? Apparently so. Oh, this is a merchant that sells. Oh, increases poise. I might actually get this ring. It could actually be really useful. Oh, and a bunch of poison. Oh, nice. Galvan says poison-related merchandise in addition to being the only man you can sell stuff to. Wait, did they move the Esper shard in No Man's Wharf? Because there's supposed to be one here. Yes. Well, we can. Hopefully we can still get it in the new area then. You know what? I'm actually gonna buy this ring. By the way, how do you eat your breakfast?
Many deal.
And there's no shard in No Man's Wharf in Skull of this first scene. And that is what I'm playing here. Wait, what do you mean by how do you eat your breakfast? Like with a, do you mean like with a spoon? Or like, what do you mean? Sorry.
Gavlan will.
You mix cereal and yogurt together. Yeah. So yeah, just, you know, bowl, yogurt, and then cereal, spoon, nom. And you eat it, and I eat it in like less than 5 minutes, because I'm always hurrying to the train. Any item location info from the original DS2 will not be helpful in Skull of the first scene. So I wonder why they changed all that. Oh, I see the person also. Well, screw me, I guess I only have all the items remember for the vanilla. You're an OG player there, Kraken. These enemies deal a lot of damage. Let me try it. BRB. Alright. Hopefully you like it. I guess that milk and cereal is more common than yogurt and cereal. I did eat a lot of milk and cereal when I was younger, but I've done the switch to yogurt now. For better or for worse. You're sneaking up behind me, are ya? Yeah, the good thing about the hammer is that they are like getting knocked back when I'm hitting it. Like they are getting staggered, I mean, when you're hitting them with a hammer. Okay, so I want to go down there. I think maybe this is. Yes, this is a bit. I feel that using the hammer is a bit safer in that sense, because you can again just stagger them over and over again. Shouldn't have done that. I probably should not have done that. Oh no, there's 3 enemies at once. I'm just trying to block. Like that. That's my work. My only. Oh! This little bug is working in my favor as well. Well, lucky me, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you're trying to drink Estes, not my wish. No, you're not. Right, in this area, I'm gonna use the hammer. It's the safer choice due to the stagger effect. Okay, but at least we successfully went down here. Now there's a dog. Also, I probably should go back to the bonfire before fighting the boss, right? In order to get more Estes back. I don't know if this is a hard boss or not. And you guys are just. Did you knock down the shortcut yet? I don't think so. Given that I don't know where it is, I don't think so. Is it like here somewhere? Yeah, maybe I should go back up then and see if I can find that shortcut you're mentioning. Or maybe I, you know, let's just. Or maybe you mean this end image, like opening this door, because that I did. But I can explore the area more thoroughly in case there actually is a shortcut I've missed. Before you rest at the bonfire, you should absolutely make sure that you sell what you need to Galvan, because he will move to a new location once you reload the area. You kick down a small bridge. Okay, that I have not done. Right now I don't want to sell anything though. Well, I can't come up with anything I would want to sell at the moment. That guy came back to that. Wait, I've been here before. Yeah. Kick down a small bridge. That's the bridge, probably. So I want to go down here. Oh, and that's another summon sign. Wait, no, this is the old summon sign, right? Or maybe not. No, this is a new. Yeah, this is a new place. So I need to go down here. Okay, and that might be actually the NPC that we want to summon. Okay, so let's use the stairs to get down. That summons Illucatiels. Yeah, I imagine it would be. Yeah, okay. So I assume we should actually use that summon. Oh, this guy's here. I have a character with around level 100. Well, that's probably perfect actually. Level 69. Okay, you're a bit over leveled compared to me, but Shark, I'm down to fighting that character if you want. But we need to like figure out a way to like sync up, right? So that we can actually fight each other. Don't level up anymore. you like my level, do ya, Uma? Is that number weird, I wonder? But why though? Why not level up? Don't you like the glory of the 69? Knock down. There we go. It's a joke, yeah. All right, it's a funny mean number, yes. Oh! Whoa! Did you see the ghost? Did you see the weapon the ghost was using? It was like a sword with a blade on both ends. Like Darth Maul style. That would be so cool to use. Okay, hopefully you get that weapon like here somewhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna explode this there, and then I'm gonna go back to the bonfire. Kicks down giant wooden bridge, but can't swim. Yes. Yeah, that was the one of the twin blade glass weapons. Twin blade. Do I have a twin blade? Twin blade. Dagger, straight sword, great sword, straight sword, ultra great sword. What the hell does that mean? Oh, it's big. That's what that means. Curved sword, axe, great hammer, axe. Yeah, I don't think I have one of these weapons. Ooh, I have claws though. Oh, Roscoe! Thank you for the raid again, Roscoe. How's it going? I saw you were playing Stardew Valley. How did that work out for you? Any Berserk fans here? Oh, hello there, Diskin Indie Frog. Hello again. How you doing? We're about to fight that boss on that ship over there. I'm just looking at my weapons, like my inventory at the moment. She does fuck compared to Dark Souls 2. Yeah, that I can imagine. Wait. So this is a claw weapon. That man there is a sorcerer guy. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him soon. I just wanted to look at my weapon. So this weapon is weird to me. Just a random claw, which attacks fairly fast though. Oh, maybe the claw is actually good. Doesn't seem to do that much damage though, but it's not upgraded, so there's that too. I've never actually played Stardew Valley myself. I guess it's very different compared to this game. Yeah, I don't have any twin blade weapon. I'm gonna try out the claw for a little bit. Claws are a variant of the fist class. Okay. Relative fast but low damage. Yeah, that is what I figured.
From this day, you shall be.
Imagine, is that how you get a wizard master? You just walk up to a dude sitting, and that guy's like, yeah, you're my pupil now.
No, do not be afraid.
Let's explore the limits of sorcery. Yeah, that I could do. If you like shield games, I highly recommend Stardew Valley.
The forces of magic and spiritism.
I like some shield games.
I suspect.
Well, have I ever played a shield game? Like, would you consider? I was about to say that Subnautica is a shield game, but it's not really a shield game, is it? Ooh! Shorten spell casting time, yes. Increases mag defense. This could also be good, like situationally. So let's get both of those rings. And ooh, more spells. Oh, we can get more great soul arrows. Oh wow, we can get all of these. Okay, Subnautica is a horror game in disguise. Exactly. So that is why I wouldn't probably consider it to be a chill game. But except for, you know, all the monsters, it is a fairly chill game. Also, let's do this so I can finally use poison removal. How about Carrion? Carrion, wait, Velo, what game is that? I want to say that Carrion is the game where you're playing like a monster, right? That eats humans instead of the other way around. Am I wrong on this? I can be wrong. It's a horror game, but you're the monster. Yes, it is the game I'm thinking about. Carrion is so good. You do. Wait, that spell at the end, duplicates the function of alluring skulls. But alluring skulls, that's not that important, is it? Also, what I want to do is just... Ooh! Sublime Bone Dust, that I should use. I want to use my consumable soul so we can buy some spells right here, right now. And also, given that I have 3 spell slots, we can also like triple every spell that we buy. Now that's gonna be fun. Alluring Skull attracts and aggro enemies for a few precious seconds, which is good for taking the heat off you. I assume that won't work against bosses though. That seems a bit too strong. Alright, so hopefully this is enough souls. So buy spell. Okay, so okay. Oh, I can't see the damage of these spells. Because I do love Great Soul Arrow more than Soul Arrow. Råröda lingon is also good. Råröda lingon. Råröda lingon. How do I feel about that? I mean, it's good sometimes. It's a berry that's a bit sour in taste, right? So that depends on what you add it to. I don't think I would add it to yogurt and cereal this shark, but I would add it to like, if I would eat like a proper food and I want like a bit of sweetness, but not too sweet, then yeah, that is where you add the lingon. And lingon is lingonberries. Alluring Skull Yarn does not work against bosses or certain elite enemies. Right, I figured as much. So, so the heavy soul arrow is probably more damaging, right? But it takes a longer time to cast. This strength is influenced by one's intelligence. And you even have great heavy soul arrow. Difficult to handle but very powerful. Shockwave does not inflict damage, but okay, so you topple and intended to stun opponents and make them vulnerable to attack. Some call this child play, but for an innovative cast, it's a deadly tool. I wonder if this is good. Great heavy soul arrows are about twice as slow, but also twice as fast. Fat, not fast. Soul Spear Barrage. Okay, I need to buy this. Oh, you can only buy one of each. Okay, I'm gonna probably like buy each and every one of these spells so we can try them out. Oh no! It says like unlimited quantities once it moves. I did that thing again when I'm trying to like skip the dialogue and I press the B button instead of the A button. Like that's the most embarrassing part about that death. That is not even the first time that happened. Gravity 470. I'm glad that you're keeping count. Yeah, don't use B to skip dialogue. Yeah, probably a good idea. Yeah, probably good. Alright. But that's fine. I'm just being greedy now with all the spells I can get. And you know what you do? To greedy people, I guess. You get punishment. 10 push-ups, come now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, I am hurting from those. Whoever uses neutral B to backstab anyway. I don't know. There's a twin blade in the Lost Bastille. You must have missed it. Oh damn. Wait, are you serious? Yeah, because I don't see it in my inventory and I haven't sold anything. So yeah, you're probably right. I probably missed it. Well, that's a shame. I wonder if it's in an obvious place or not. I just went to look where it is. Ah, so okay. Wait, maybe that's something we can look for after we're done with this. That depends if we want to fight. Oh, wrong place. If we want to fight Shark first or get the Twin Blade first. That depends if you know Shark is ready to go, I guess. And if I can fight Shark also. Well, the Lost City is immediately after No Man's War, so you can... Ah, you can do another sweep of it for stuff you missed. Okay, well, that seems convenient. Right, first, let's try out this claw weapon then. Probably need to try it against one of the, like, the Viking enemies in order to gauge its goodness. Nah, not for me, not for me. The claw will not be very great. It's not up. Yeah, it does. It's not upgraded. True. But thus far, I'm already like, nah. I don't think I want to use the claw. No. Holy! Ah! I don't want to do push-ups. I don't want to do push-ups. But I need to move. That was lightning scones is helpful. Yeah. Gravity 5 is limit 0. Uma Luma, damn it! Okay. Burpees instead. What are burpees, I wonder? I've heard burpees before, but I don't actually know what they are. I am gonna do the push-ups right now, but maybe we can do burpees. Oof. As we go along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did them though. You might find it helpful to head backwards, pick up an Estus shard behind a petrified dude. Burpees are a mix between jumping jacks and squats. Do not like burpees. You could always do some other workout. My workout includes lifting Oreos to my mouth. That's a good one. I like that. Lifting Oreos to my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna do a hot take right now. Oreos are not even that good. Might be a hot take, but that's my take. Alright, so if I go back, there's an Estus shard. And also we can burn that item we got to make our Estus even stronger also. That might be the workout I was missing my whole life, Kraken. Warriors are unpalatable in groups of more than 4. So you only eat 4 at a time. That will make them last longer though. I don't have the discipline to do something like that. Wait, are you talking about... When you're saying the petrified dude, do you mean the petrified dude that leads to an elephant knight? Cause that shard I have got. So I guess... whatever, I'm just gonna go back. Oh, you have all... Yeah, I do have that one. I don't think I've turned it... I don't think I've turned it in. But I do have it in my inventory. That I know. They're kind of relenting with their attacks, aren't they? No, I'm not gonna use the claw. Like, I don't even like the range of the weapon. It just hits like the enemy right in front of you. The claw is good for do damage for being +0, but it has no reach. I don't think. I mean, maybe it's better if I use an upgraded version of it, but at the moment, nah, not for me. I'm gonna do a pass. Let's go back to the hammer. But the real thing we want to get at is a merchant actually, so we can get more spells. Hopefully he has. Papa, is there a crispy fish in Sweden? Crispy fish? Personally, I like to use the ultra great sword. Last one from me. I'm pretty sure you will wave at your webcam tonight, so just to check, so I can leave a message on Discord. But reality is that I will never know whether you did wave at your webcam. It would be so good if you know, sent a message, like a winky face message or something to walk a lot. That would creep me out. Seven, Ella Kitty, how you doing, Ella Kitty? Thank you for tuning. Alesus, I will watch him. Listen. He just died. So Ella Kitty, thank you so much for tuning in, and you're about to tune into Punishment Camp. I keep dying the most useless deaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get hurt. Thank you. Also, I did miss that message from you there, Mage. So let's read that one. You prefer the Greatsword, Ultra Greatsword, because it has one of the biggest melee reaches in the game. If I remember correctly, I might be wrong on this, but isn't like great weapons in Dark Souls 1 like the most popular weapon? Oh, actually, yeah, I have an interesting question actually. So, there are people in chat right now who haven't played any Dark Souls game, right? So I wonder, what kind of gameplay style would you adopt based on what you have seen? Never played Dark Souls. There we go. So Alikiti, what kind of game, like, given what you've seen of the game, what kind of gameplay style do you think you would adopt based on just looks? The Greatsword is the most popular weapon in Dark Souls 2 because of its huge raw damage output and massive reach. I don't think I would like it though, given that I like weapons that are somewhat fast. I played Bloodborne, but god it sucked. Take that back. Okay then, Alikiti, what playstyle did you use in Bloodborne then, I wonder? Waluma did not like that comment also. Well, Bloodborne is very beloved. And last slash for me, thank god you no longer have a Colmas helmet. But in which universe does that make sense for armor to have a naked back? Oh, this is more like a dress, I think, Sir Shawakalot. So yeah, I'm wearing a dress with a helmet because the dress actually have good stats. And I agree with you though, it doesn't really make sense to for an armor piece to have an open back. Honestly, just watching you play Magic seems really good. Yes, I agree. Dodges seem homo and inconsistent. The attack patterns are dumb. Get distance between you and the target. So it seems like a good game, but I suck to play it. Ah, I see. So you're saying like try to avoid the like dodging system and watching attack animation, like try to avoid that as much as possible, keep range and do it like that. So I assume you would use like magic, as you said, and as a melee weapon you might use great swords or like spears. Again, like keep the range. The great sword is also an incredible cumbersome weapon, so you need to be very good at predicting enemy placement to get those satisfying whacks. Yeah, I assume that's the case. You really need to like pick your moments to attack with the great sword, I feel, and that is something I'm very bad at. The only time I used the Dragon's Tooth, actually, was when I was able to one-shot enemy by using a running attack. And that, you know, staggered them and made them vulnerable for a follow-up attack. In those kind of situations, great weapons are awesome. Bloodborne is a masterpiece. You just need weeds out the people who aren't persistent to accept being probe your whole playthrough. When you play the Sourceborne games, that's a fact you must accept before playing. You need to adjust to the game. That is true. Like the Souls games are not like other games in that they help you. Like these kind of games just throws you into a gauntlet that is designed to be very difficult, and they don't give you any hints or anything. You need to figure things out yourself, which is also the beauty of the games.
There you are. Do you receive my teaching?
Yeah, I missed a bunch of messages there as I was talking. I do want to read what you're saying because this is a fairly interesting topic to me. I think I'm gonna skip the heavy soul arrow actually and just use the these ones instead, great heavy. We need another one of these. I want to use the shockwave. I don't think I need another one of these. Yearn might be good. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna buy more spells. And once you learn how to wield it, the greatsword is absolutely slays crowd of lesser enemies. You can basically sweep your way through Bright Stone Cove and slap entire crowds of spiders with a single attack. That's why I love them. Me too. I should stop lobbying for the greatsword. I don't influence your weapon choice much. You don't have to worry about me picking up the greatsword. That's not gonna happen. I did try to use the greatsword a little bit in Dark Souls 1. I was like, nah, not for me. But the Dark Souls 1, I just fell in love with the halberd so quickly. So there's that. I think what turns me off from this game is the save system. I don't mind unfair game, but the far apart checkpoint bonfire turned me off. But I enjoy watching you suffer. That is very interesting that you said that. So listen, y'all. I've been putting off a proper
Young pupil,
review. I almost did that thing again. I've been putting off a proper review of Dark Souls on my YouTube channel for a while now, and it has nothing to do with the game or anything. It's just my schedule does not allow me to do anything outside of streaming and working and sleeping. But I really want to discuss this bonfire system in that video. Because usually, I am very much against any game that messes with the your saves. Also, I'm sorry that I'm not reading messages here. Yeah, before I keep talking about saves, I want to read up a bit. The R1 attack of the greatsword is pretty fast, faster than you'd expect. Okay. Let me quick the greatsword real quick, if I can actually wear it, and then I'll try the attack. Just a swing. Under pressure, your true selves come out, and that's what the Soulstorm games show you who you are. It breaks you down, it builds you up, and you're a completely different person when you finish and come out of a playthrough. I wonder if that applied to me too, Kraken. I'm not sure, because I had a fairly good idea of what I went into when I played Dark Souls. So I don't think I had that experience myself. Maybe I did, I don't know. I mean, if you're not prepared, yeah. If you're not prepared, but you persevere and play through the Soulsborne game, then yeah, I think I would agree, actually. That would be a very, like, changing moment. I almost threw a share out the window in Arnold Londo DS1. I misread, I thought you were streaming today. I am, tonight at 7 PM. Technically, Dark Souls doesn't have save points in the traditional sense. Yes, your games saves whenever you quit and also auto-saves in background almost constantly. Save, do you watch Attack on Titan? First of all, foremost, Akoyo, welcome to the stream. Secondly, yes, I've watched, I think all seasons that are out of Attack on Titan, I've watched. One of the few animes I actually do like. The bonfires are a very Metro take on checkpoints though. So, what I wanted to... let's see here. So let's use this. I want to try this. Is this a good loadout? Maybe I need more attunement now. Yeah, I want to try one of the slow ones. Let's do something like that. So now I think we're ready to fight the boss. And I saw that you owned the game when I was looking at it on Steam. Ah, I see. But yeah. I don't watch many animes, but Attack on Titan is one of the exceptions, because I really like that one, actually. But I tend to hate these games that messes with just usual saves. For instance, Kingdom Come Deliverance. You gave me a profile... You gave me a profile shoutout for follower animation. You're so sweet. Oh! Absolutely, LA Kitty. Like, the fact that you made this profile picture and this follower animation, like, I'm still in awe over, like, the generosity of your efforts, basically. So absolutely I'm gonna give you a shout out on my stream. Absolutely, LA Kitty. Like, any time of the day. So everyone, LA Kitty is also a streamer. And she made a follower animation. Was checking, you finally added... Wait. Oh, if I finally add a donate button. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. And I was about... Okay, I'm right now I'm like I have a bunch of like different trains of thoughts in my head. I was I was thinking about adding monetization to the channel, but then I decided against it. My life doesn't really allow for this. At least, if I activate monetization, I want the content to be very consistent and reliable, and my life is anything but that at the moment. Don't think your stealth follow of my channel went unnoticed by me. I wanted to go under the radar there, Endermage. But yeah, I do remember you said you were streaming as well, Endermage. So I wanted to check your content out. So that was the reason for my follow. I kind of want to follow each and every one. I also followed Roscoe, for instance, that raided me recently. Like I kind of want to. I don't know. Like I want to be a diplomat. I don't know. I want to get in touch with other streamers, I guess. Even though I should put more effort into it, I guess, through like raids and stuff. I don't know. But I want to like see what you guys are all about, I guess, in chat. Networking is fun. It is. I could be better at it though. I want to do video editing animation professionally at some point. Ah! So all practice is fun for me. I see. Oh, that's a good goal to have. And yeah, raiding a little baby shovel can make a streamer's day. They can. That you know, a streamer. I blocked there. I assure you, I blocked there. I think I blocked that very least. Networking is not fun. Hey, you do not like it. I don't like it in terms of finding a job. That's horrible because I only feel bad about myself. Also, let me just finish off this train of thought in terms of save points. I tend to hate games that messes with usual save systems. I just want to have the ability to quick save or have like a manual save slot, right? Kingdom Come Deliverance messes with this. Nier Automata messes with this. Dark Souls messes with this. But I will give Dark Souls a pass, I think. Because you usually can just get to where you want to go by running past enemies. So in that sense you can, like, the bonfire system doesn't really change anything from a manual save. It just takes a longer time to get back to, say, the boss you were doing or something. And Dark Souls is a game that really wants to punish you. Dark Souls is a game that's like, no, you need to learn this encounter. You can't just quick save through your boss encounter or whatever. Like in games with quick saves, you can usually like fight an enemy, get it down to low health, and then quick save, and then keep going. And then if you die, you can just load your quick save and keep going from that point. I do it myself. I did that a lot of times when I was playing Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I was like fighting enemies, getting them low, quick saving, and if the enemy killed me, I just had like a backup. And Dark Souls is a game that this doesn't really work for, because Dark Souls is a game that's meant to be punishing, like meant to make you adapt and learn. And in that sense, I do think the bonfire system will get a pass for me. But other games, like I said, Nier Automata, I hate that game. And this might be a hot take, but I hate that game. And it's nothing to do with the fighting mechanics or whatever in the game. I hate the save system in Nier Automata so much that I don't even want to play it. I've tried 2 times to get into that game, but the save system has just been a total turnoff. It could be worse. You could be a programmer, ever write the code on Python and have your computer in a constant reboot cycle because you missed a character out of 500. Let's just say Windows reinstall was needed. Wait, programs usually have a way of like breaking out of scripts. Like I know that MATLAB has that command. That's the only like programming language, and I'm using language very liberally here, that I've used myself. My free time is at a premium thus. I don't like farming. Oh, maybe I missed something. I doubt I would ever see, but I guess I am on one since one of my members on my D&D party streams us. I will have to check out all your channels though. Man, I love D&D or role-playing games overall. I do love them. I don't understand how self-contained program can spiral so out of control like that. Yeah, that sounds very crazy, but maybe it's a program that messes with like, I don't know, core files of the system. Python early on broke computers if you made an oopsie. Yikes. Yikes. Not a good language for beginners, I guess. Alright, let me do the punishment, then we can keep talking. Also, Maybe we can continue this discussion now about role-playing games and D&D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyway, punishment, yes. Anyway, just quick punishment and then we're back. I have a friend of mine who taught himself to code in Python, a friend I met in university. I wish I did that what he did. Because I can't program. Like, I know like the basic fundamentals, I guess, of programming due to my experience with MATLAB. But that's not a real programming language, and I wish I had like some knowledge of at least one language so that I could like add it to my CV or something, so I don't have to do manual labor for a living. I want a job that's somewhat stimulating, and I feel like programming could be that. Sure. Teach me D&D. I've only ever played Star Wars RPG. Man, a couple of like months ago, I had like the biggest urge ever to create a campaign in a Star Wars setting. Like the biggest urge. But in the end I did not do it. But yeah, just for a little while I had the urge. I think you basically finished the war. Nothing much now but to assault and loot the ship. Yeah, I think you're right. You know what? I'm just gonna reset so I get my S's back. Well, maybe not actually. I don't know how many S's you actually need to get boss. Can someone tell me what D&D is? It's Dungeons and Dragons. So I don't think the like maybe not all people know about like role-playing, like the origin of role-playing games, where it was more like a tabletop game than a computer game. Oh well, it was indeed a like board game. And Dungeons & Dragons, a popular role-playing game. Yeah, that's the most popular one. D&D is a role-playing game where you and a bunch of your mates pretend to be fantasy adventurers. Yes, exactly that. I don't know that. So if you want a taste of D&D, I guess it's a bit of a... So there's a very popular YouTube channel called Critical Role that plays Dungeons & Dragons. I think it's the most popular D&D channel out there. So if you want to see what D&D is all about, take a look at that channel. Though it might give you a bit of a skewed look of the hobby, I guess. Given that all the players in Critical Role are voice actors, so they're really good at role-playing. And that's not usually the case when you're just playing with, well, average people. Because average people aren't voice actors. Well, some are, but not all of them. I like the Star Wars RPG. I've never tried it myself. You take action. My character tries to lock the door and the demon sets up a difficulty and you roll to determine outcome. Exactly. Are you serious? Woo! Earlier, you can literally do anything you want. Role-playing games have a truly unbound creativity compared to video game. Exactly. And that, you know, actually, Mage, that is one of the things I love about role-playing games. The fact that you can literally do whatever you want. Of course, it is limited by the creativity of the players and the Dungeon Master. So there's that. But yeah, there's like no coded barriers in Dungeons & Dragons. Like, it's a Skyrim instead. You have like essential NPCs, for instance, right? That you can never kill because they're important to the story. In Dungeons & Dragons, you can do whatever you want. In theory. You might piss off the Dungeon Master if you do something bad. Also, I'm really happy that we're having these discussions. I really like interacting with you guys. Oh no, he went. Only Python you could write a program copy. Oh, now I got the message here. You can write a program copy to a flash drive and import to a computer and change the icon to Internet Explorer and change the name the computer would. Oh, Disconina Frog, thank you so much for the follow. Very kind of you, very kind. Disconina Frog, do you play Dungeons & Dragons? It was a comment to say, I'm going into cybersecurity and I was dumb enough to play with that at a young age. So what you're saying is you're trying to bait people into clicking that icon then and messing up your computer using Python, given that Python is like was at least a broken programming language. Gravity 670 Uma Luma, please. We'll start our Starship roleplay after next food stream. We'll start after next food stream. Oh, are you talking about your group there? Make my dead list. So you have a food stream also? Save a chat, best chat. Dungeon Master, you mean a guy with a black mask? He could have. You gotta kill him, sir or daddy, in that context. Oh, wow. Dungeon Master is the person who's not controlling any of the like player characters. So let's talk in Dark Souls terms, for instance. So if the main protagonist in Dark Souls is a player, then the Dungeon Masters control all the enemies, all the traps, and all of that stuff that the players will need to interact with and try to get past. Oh, no, oh, I did it actually, Shark! I did it! I hit my head! Oh, I mean, Innovative, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Ooh, okay, we're back. Dungeon Master is the name that the D&D system gives the person who's playing the role of the game manager. Exactly, yes. The Dungeon Master serves as the medium between the people playing the characters and the rest of the world. I meant yours, since food is such a constant in the chat. You know what, MacMatatos? I've actually done a food stream, a cooking stream actually before. I think I recently uploaded it to my YouTube channel as well. And my girlfriend is listening to us talk, I guess, from the other room. She loves Critical Role. She sent a message to me right now. It was like, I hope you're not talking crap about Critical Role. I love the monologue you're having. Yeah, I kind of am. Well, no, I'm talking to you guys, Kraken. Every single description of what an enemy or player does, every single location, every line of NPC, every amalgam, all that is referred to the Dungeon Master. And when you put it like that in the image, I think it's a very good description. And that also gives you an idea of the responsibility of a Dungeon Master. I personally feel that it is... The responsibility of the Dungeon Master is greater than that of a player, but it's not absolute. I've actually thought that... Given that I've been playing role-playing games for like 4 years at this point, I've been thinking about like the meta of role-playing games and like what you should and shouldn't do. And I've come to the conclusion that there's no hard rules in Dungeons & Dragons. Big shocker, right? You can do whatever you want, basically, as long as you know the group is fine with it. But when it comes to responsibility, I don't think the Dungeon Master should be the person with all the responsibility, but the Dungeon Master is probably the person with most responsibility. It's a big difference between all responsibility and most responsibility. No, the players, I think, serve a very important job in a way. Yes, they do. They do. Like they are the protagonists. Like they are the focus point of the story, and as such, they have some pressure put on them to also bring the story forward. But the Dungeon Master does too, of course. The Dungeon Master serves the same function as a monitor would for your computer. He's the only way to know what your characters are doing. Yeah, they have to keep from metagaming, play with the story, adapt on the fly, and be creative. Yeah, exactly. Yes, those are all the kinds of responsibilities that a player have. Also, I dislike the guy with the bow. I wonder if I could actually reach him if I use his staff. Oh! Just because I bring out the binocular, the guy attacks me. Holy shit. Like, I've been running around this area for a long time, and right now this guy just decides to show up. Well, that depends on why you're playing D&D. Oh yeah, that's it. Yes, Kraken, like it. So good that you brought that up. Yes, like what you're trying to get out of D&D is also very different from group to group, and that also changes what again what you expect of the Dungeon Master and of the players. Very good point. Very, very good point. If you're going just for fun, it's up to the player. If you want to play for the storytelling and the world building, is the DM is the leader, and most important. Absolutely, I agree 100% with that statement. Absolutely. And that's also a very fascinating thing about Dungeons & Dragons, is that you get different... You get, like, I don't know... Different people get different things out of Dungeons & Dragons, or role-playing games in general. Okay, I'm not gonna get insta-gived by these guys. That is my pledge. The Vikings are really dangerous. Yeah, as you said, Endermate, like... When they come at you more than one at a time, that's when you need to worry. Let's kill this boss. We can leave this area. We've been here for a good while now. Finally, we're at the ship. Holy shit. Yeah! Yeah! Yar. I'm the Viking now. Yeah, but one at a time, they're very easy to kill. And oh, we have one of these guys. I assume this is showing you a bit of the connection between the ship and the Lost Prestige. Blink. Since the ship is a moving object, if you die whilst on board, your soul will be dumped back onto the pier. Huh. Interesting. That's nice of them. Do I need to like drive it? No. Can I go deeper into the ship then? Yes, I can. Not a chest. So we're trying to find a boss in here. That is why we're. Oh, there's a fog gate. The most obvious, you know, Dark Souls way of telling you there's a boss here. All right. I'm actually gonna use a life gem. Holy crap, this was... Okay, that was a long message. Let's read it. I have a friend who's writing a book, and we played as we were in the book. He was writing it, and it was such a cool experience and so much fun to see his world through that perspective rather than just a reader, but a character in the book. I get it. But on the other hand, I was in a cyberpunk type D&D, and for distraction, so we could pick a lock. One of our group members tried to jump out of his pants. He rolled a 2, and his face planted. Yeah, so it comes out for what you want out of your session. Yeah. So I assume... Given that the person is trying to write a book, like that person wants like a certain theme, a certain feeling, and whatever for the game. So in that sense, it's a bit restricted. But when you just you know, maybe you're like drinking beer or whatever, and just rolling dice, having a good time, then it doesn't really matter. Like you can do whatever you feel like at that moment. I agree. Serious play versus fun play, yeah. Oh! Captain Flex on Center is incoming. So the funny thing about this boss is that you can't attack him from the back. there's not a back of this boss. Alright, but I'm dealing with damage. Oh, even my spells are dealing good damage. Maybe I can just spell this guy down actually. This boss is actually a mini-boss on the run-up to the Lost Sinner, if you remember. Oh, so wait, you're supposed to fight this boss before Lost Sinner. Well, in that case... Oh yeah, I remember now, Endermage, yeah! Luma actually gave me the greatest advice to just run in the water before you got to the Lost Sinner. Ah, I didn't kill the mini-boss that time, I just ran past it. Also, let's try out the Spear Barrage. Oh, it's like a little machine gun thing. His encounter in the ship is complicated by the rising water. Oh, right! I didn't even realize there were rising water. I'm just having a good time here. Oh, that's interesting. I did not realize. Okay, I should be more aggressive in this fight. Time to use a spell! He's dead now. In New Game Plus, this encounter also add 2 of those funny assassin dudes. Oh, that's gonna make things a bit more hectic. Alright, we got the boss though, we got it. That wasn't too bad. But as you said before, we are kind of over-leveled for this area nonetheless, so... Now we have 16k souls, so at least we can level up a bit. Oh, now we can also go back to the Lost Prestige if we want that twin blade weapon. Hi, Locus. I'm not sure. And now you are the new captain. Yes. Oh, it would kind of cool if there was like a black pyromancer flame and fireball, like a black flag kind of expansion or whatever for Dark Souls. This says is where you pick up the pyromancer flame if you didn't start that pyromancer. I think that's the second pyromancer gloves I have. Yeah. Oh. There's a pyromancer flame and dark pyromancer flame. I don't really know the difference. But there we go. So we're done with this area then. Kinda cool with the fight where the water level is rising. But I'm dealing. I feel I'm dealing too much damage. Sorry. Try interacting with the funky table. Wait, there was a funky table. I'm gonna go back. It's gonna take a while given that I'm this slow. Come on. There we go. There's a funky table. Dark Permanent Flame is a unique variant of the PF that increases in power the more hallowed you are. Ooh! Man, good thing that you told me that. Oh, so now we're actually, yeah, we're actually the captain now, riding the ship, looking like, yeah, I Lord of the Rings Nazgul. Cool. So in theory, I should have the option now to just, you know, escape this horrible area. But my character is cursed with undead, so or undeath. So I guess my character wants to remain. I wonder where we'll actually start. Curious part of the Caribbean soundtrack. Oh man, that would have been good. I mean, I would have got like a copyright claim, but it would have been good. This is the front entrance of Lost Basile. Okay. And more of these guys, eh? So what would actually happen if I hit all of my like machine gun spells? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Maybe you have a little lever here. Oh. I assume we're done with the Vikings now. It's kind of weird that you fight the Vikings before this area, because I feel that the Vikings were way more dangerous. It's a more powerful spell that fires a barrage of literal, actual soul spears. Oh boy! Now that sounds, yeah, that sounds powerful. Okay, door open. I'm trying to get my bearing here. Oh, some loot, more souls, and the elevator's slowing down. Oh, maybe there's like a hidden wall here. Look carefully. I'm looking carefully. That might be a troll message. If I down on top of the lift, you can pick up a scimitar. Ah, here we go. I already have a scimitar, but I guess I could get another one. Hey, how you doing? The lore for the upcoming boss is so cool if you're into the lore of Dark Souls. Wait, haven't I killed all the bosses in this area? Are you talking about the Lost Sinner, Krakenlaken? Because if you do, that's the boss I have killed. Oh, there's a bonfire here. I had no idea. We already cleared the Lost Basile for the most part. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do this even. Oh, you can't burn in this bonfire. That's a shame. Do you guys know where you could fight the Twin Blade? I know that High Locust figured out the place of it, but I don't know it. You can only burn Blundas at the far fire in Majula. Ah, okay. The Lost Sinner is the one coming up. Okay, yeah, that's a boss I have killed. And the lore of the boss is that I don't actually know the lore, but I know that it was related to the witch Isalia or whatever she's called from Dark Souls 1. There are a number of weapons in the Twin Blade class actually. You go down here into the building and it's a bit ahead. Okay, thank you so much, High Logo. More doggies. Lost Sinner tried to generate a second Chaos Flame. Oh. And that was a sin. Wait, you have killer? Yes, I have. I went to this place a bit earlier than intended, I guess. I don't even know the proper path, so I'm just. Oh, these guys. So I'm just going. Well, it's not a difficult fight, but I made it more difficult than it had any right to be. The Lost Sinner fight. So these guys. Wait, what was happening there? Oh. You're close to Macduff here. Ah! So also close to dying. Let's see, the Lost Sinner has been locked up for so long that she now thinks her punishment isn't severe enough, and now she stays there voluntarily. Oh wow. I wonder if the Lost Sinner and me have something in common. Now, coming from this way, you can open the gate next to Macduff. Ah! Finally. I hear the dog, there's the dog. Gotta head back to work. I'll be in lurk mode. Don't die too much. I'm gonna try not to. Good luck at work there, Ella Kitty. Have a great day. Hopefully. Yeah, and I remember this gate. I do. So now we're at Macduff. There's also an Estus shard if you look for a particular cranny from the courtyard. Really? Wait, I hear panting. Could it be here? Oh, come on. Could it be this? Yes! Oh man, thank you so much, Animate, for giving me that hint. Alright, so now I want the twin blade, and then we can go to another area completely. Oh, maybe we can like smash this open also. There's actually 3 theories for the Lost Sinner, and they're pretty cool. Okay. Do you want to share them? Oh. Not been here. I wonder if was this the building we had to go to get the twin blades? I forgot. There was a building at the very least. Yes, this is building. It's a bit further. Got it. Yeah, so this is an area we did not really explore. Wow, I don't know what happened there. The Lost Sinner is a fragment of the Witch of Isalit. Insect is size is small. This is clear as she was known to have attempted to recreate the first flame. Crap, and now your message disappeared. This can also be heard when you have a conversation with Smith Shalaquar after opening the Shrine of Winter. Although just a speculation, it is possible that Lost Sinner you're fighting with is just a host. This is due to the insect that looks like the bed of chaos entering her eye during the cinematic. Only after it enters and something more happens, I guess. This room would be your introduction to exploding mummies. So that is... Also, that is why the first mummies I saw did not actually explode. So I was a bit... Well, I found a mummy that was locked up, and that guy didn't explode. And that is probably why, then. Key... Wait, before I go there, is there any other place here? No. I call the whole lot of mummies exploding mummies. I call them exploding zombies, but you know, it's the same because of their flop attack. Exactly. The Lost Sinner has been punished herself in the Bastille. It's possible she was punishing herself there before the town was converted to a Bastille and the prisoners prior to Curse's arrival. This means that the boss room is the oldest part of the former city. She must have built the Sinner's Rise herself to punish herself. This may open an argument that she is not the witch Isalit, but another witch got imprisoned due to trying to relight the first flame, and the chaos bug was simply the result of it. Here's the thing though, like when they attempted to create another flame, there were more than one witch that attempted it, right? Isalit was just one of them, like the leader or something. Might be wrong. The Lost Sinner was a witch during the Iron King time that tried to relight the first flame, and the result was lava and demons being born and chaos insect. Yeah. There was lava and demons after the attempt to relight the first flame. As a result, her guilt of killing... Crap, I lost the rest of the message there. You messed her cutting off due to being too long. Yeah. It is possible that the Lost Sinner was a queen. This result caused Queen Mitta to try as hard as possible to impress the king out of jealousy to the point of poisoning herself to make herself beautiful. The witch's soul you get on New Game Plus kind of supports the Witch of Isalit theory. I don't think Lost Sinner is related to the old Iron King. Old Iron King. I'm not familiar enough with the lore of this game to know of that king. You got me, game. Yeah, you did. You got me, game. You got me good. I'm not even mad about that. Like, there was nothing I could have done to prevent that. Well, I could have if I had known what would happen. So yeah, I'm not even mad. I'm just gonna accept that I died. I'm gonna get my punishment, and that's gonna be that. The Lion King is the Lord boss of a completely different path from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, those are hard. In that room, there's a wall you can explode for some loot. And the room can also explode, I've noticed. I think Lion King is the only Lord boss you have left. Ah, the theories exceed the allotted 500 characters, which allows my bad. Oh, no worries. And yeah, I assumed it was a lot to go through there. I'm heading in the wrong. No, this is the right direction. Right? Oh, now I need to fight all the dogs again. Well. Oh, yeah, the push-ups are starting to add up. Let's just say. He hasn't killed Freya yet either. I have not killed Freya. I don't know who Freya is. Oh right, but that's one of the Lord bosses. Okay, I'm gonna take this a bit slow and just one tap them like this. To try to at the very least. So go down. And still, I hate the fact that you lose your maximum health as you die. The only reason I can think of why they would add this mechanic is to promote people entering PvP. I guess being victims of PvP. Freya is another Lord boss. It is close about the Dukes their Freya exactly. It would be spoilers at this point. Oh wait, what the boss is? Okay, that would be spoilers. Okay. Ah, that is the smoke. It's another pursuer. For all you know, Freya is his favorite boot. I'm gonna fight a boot here. I mean, I'm not against fighting pieces of clothing, but this is kind of weird. This pursuer dispatches if you leave the courtyard. Ah. Oh. I could probably kill it. Okay, thank you, Lunar, for the follow. That's the second Lunar of today. I assume this is related to the first Lunar. He drops a twinkling in his mini-boss encounters. Yeah, I've actually killed him once. Yeah, I'm gonna actually go here and get this bonfire. I'm not sure if it's closer or not, but whatever. So in theory I could upgrade my hammer now if I want with a twinkling. Not gonna. There are 4 different pursuers encounters in the Bastille. Okay. I've managed to kill one of them, I guess. I guess he's gonna respawn now though. I thought I had my shield. Alright, let's see if we can kill the pursuer, I guess. But there shouldn't be any more dogs, right? And there's one near the tower, one below the servants' quarters, one in this quarter, another hidden behind. Oh, 2 illusionary walls. Well, needless to say, that one I haven't seen. Shoot. Oh, he didn't do his 3rd strike. Got me? You got me? If I'm gonna kill a destroyer, I probably should have a healed up first. Oh. Yeah. I deserve this one. So, I've never actually gotten hit by that attack before. That's the first time. And I think it's time to use an effigy to get back my hit points. I don't like that mechanic. I really don't. 1, 2, 3, The blue sword is his grab move. It curses you when it hits you. Yeah, can confirm, it happened. Putting on the Black Witch Whale would negate the curse effect. So yeah, and yeah, that's basically the only thing I don't have from the witch set. Humanity restored, good. Let's rest. Also, the name Macduff, it's... I don't know, I feel that it doesn't really fit the Dark Souls team, but I don't know. You do have the Black Witch Whale, it's the hat. Yeah, I do have it, but I'm not wearing it. That's what I was saying. It's usually very easy to avoid that attack, the sword attack. Is Sauron dressing up for Halloween? Yes, exactly. This is a cosplay. This is a cosplay costume. Oh man, now I also have to. That I have never seen before. Now I also need to be. Oh shoot! Deal with the crossbow, dude. He actually just damaged himself. Crap! Am I getting worse at this game? I wonder. Because I keep getting, like, I've never been hit by that attack before, and now I got hit by it twice. Holy shoot! Since when did he do that move? Since now, I guess. The Courtier Pursuit is the hardest of the 4 encounters because of all the nearby enemies. I see. And I even used a whatever for that effigy. Well, I died again. And this is not even like an actual boss, but and everything is taking so long. Like I just have these like goals I want to achieve. Like I want to kill the pursuer, I want the twin blade, I want to move on. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the one. I feel it. I feel it. This is the one. Why did they add more encounters with him? He's been killed in the boss encounter. Good question. Oh, I missed. It's actually I'm back. Welcome back, Shark. How you doing? You also asked about crispy fish before, I remember. Would you like to elaborate on that? Like, what is crispy fish? Is that like, you know, the just want to redeem a free game? Oh, are you talking about like an Epic game? Like Epic Store game? And also, what game was it? Yeah, I see. Oh. That was Battlefront 2. Oh, Celebration Edition. Oh. I've heard that. Oh shit. That Battlefront 2 is actually better now than it was at launch. Oh, is that the reason? Wonder if I can get him to like knock down this place. He can, or he will. I should. Ooh, I died. I thought I would be fast enough to just kill this enemy. I guess I'm not. I'm dead now. I saw the arrow too late. This fight is hard. They clear. Okay, there was a long message again. Rumors speculate that the pursuer is also a reference to the chosen undead from Dark Souls 1. Based on his role by the first 2 fights by the bird, the collection of weapons on his back used in Dark Souls 1, and his ability to return from the dead, much like the player. Huh. Now that's an interesting theory there. Man, I've killed this guy before. I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know what to do about him. Like I don't know the strats here. Given all the other enemies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10. Okay, come on, pursuer. Like, why am I? This is very strange, Joel. I've just thought about this. Why am I struggling with non-boss encounters this much? But when I get to the actual bosses, I mean, they're fine. Like, I might die once or twice, but it's nothing like this. I mean, you remember, like, the Viking area, how dangerous the Vikings were, right? And I still... crap, sake. And here, even here, like, the doggies are even annoying to defeat. So, like, the Vikings were very horrible. This pursuer is horrible. The poison area, like the Black Gold, that was horrible. But the actual bosses are fairly simple in a way. And even like the Dark Spirit invaders. Now I'm just messing up the people. The Pursuer's miniboss can be a big jump in difficulty if you haven't learned how to kill him. But the thing is, I've killed the Pursuer, like I've killed the Pursuer boss, I've killed one of the mini bosses already. So I should, like, I feel I should have this boss on lockdown, but apparently I don't. Oh well. I just found it strange, I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily think that's bad per se. You remember if you shears the Pursuer with the ballistas? I did not actually use the ballistas when I killed him the first time, because he destroyed them. So I didn't really have an option. I believe the proper set is try to not try this fight on push-up day. Yeah, that could also be it. Yeah. Wait, am I hitting like the wall or something? I can't see the crossbow guy. The Pursuer is actually quite out of place with how hard he is compared to how early his boss arena is. He is kind of hard, yeah, that is true. I'm just trying to see if I can maneuver myself so that I see the crossbow guy before the Pursuer actually spawns. Click in your DM, I sent the picture of crispy fish. Okay. Give me a second, and I will do that. So I'm just trying to like not get the Pursuer to spawn. Come on. Come on. I still don't see the crossbow guy. If you can learn how to roll up here, the Pursuer goes from daunting foe to a fair opponent. I tend to be able to... Crap, no. As you can see, he spawns as soon as you see the crossbow guy. Oh well. I guess I can fight him in this area, sorta. Now he's doing the spell. Oh no, he just despawned. Shit. I went for back. Yeah, the Pursuer despawns, yeah. So maybe we can do something like this then. To kill that guy. So at least now this structure should be destroyed. Like that. So, and let's make him respawn again by going to the bonfire. And now we should be able to deal with the crossbow people easier, I think. Even that they won't stand on their tall, whatever. The structures. Maybe this is also one of those fights where the spear is actually better, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, so now, as you can see, I can see both crossbow people from this position right here. So I can just kill both of them before actually fighting the boss. Yeah, I think this is gonna make the fight a lot easier. Hopefully I won't take too much damage also from their arrows. If I can actually reach him. Apparently I cannot. Now I'm not gonna have any soul arrows for the actual fight. Yeah. Come on, hit. There we go. One more. There we go. Okay, shield out. Great soul arrow equipped. Let's fight the boss. Ooh. You do have spell restoring consumables. Oh yeah, true. Okay, we can just get him to spawn actually. Spawn, dude. There we go. I can start the fight like this, just being, you know, getting ahead, right? You're trying to use spells against me. Right. 2 and 3. Good spinning there, pursuer. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Oof. Ah, he hit me there at the end. Alright, good one. If that rolling forward pursuer is safe with the rolling sideways or straight away. Ah. Yeah, I do remember this. So that's horrible. What does curse do again? I forgot. Okay. As you can see, like, I can defeat the boss. That was just me being... Curse makes you more hollow. Ah, okay. And to persist without less persistent players, like the intro of Bloodborne, it's something that FromSoft does. The name of the first boss in DS3 is translated to Judge of Ash, referring to our character as the Ashen One, and how he is the judge if you were worthy, like the pursuer. Ha! Curse adds a picture of hollowing. It's like dying, but without the death part. Okay. So I lose like... I forgot about this. I lose like maximum health and whatever, but okay. Okay. At least he's not gonna spawn again, so we don't have to deal with him. Okay, so this is where I died last time. But now I know the trap that awaits me, so I can stand ahead. I can just kill the doggies. Okay, so... And all of this just for the twin blades! I'm not even sure if it's worth it at this point. Wait, I hear... Yeah, there we go. So let's open the door and let's jump back. There's a ladder around the back. Oh, you're probably talking about this ladder. Wait, no? What? Because I know... You see this elevator here? I've activated it before. Wait, I don't think I've actually gone here before. Ah, so this gets you to the same room. But then you don't explode. That ladder flanks the room. Yeah. Don't forget to blow up the wall for the amazing loot. Yeah, I'm gonna. That guy's dead. Now I'm up here. I'm just gonna kill him with spells. So which wall should I blow up? There's a blastable wall hides a shield. Is it this wall? Like which wall is it? I should have some bombs actually, so that I can use. Exactly. So let's just equip them. There. That one. Okay. So where can I throw the bomb without dying in the process? Probably here, right? Yeah! There we go. Okay, let's see what's inside. Let's see what's inside. A shield, you guys are saying. Okay, I do like shield. I do like item upgrades overall. Okay. Archdrake robe and Archdrake shield. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Archdrake. Wait, it's worse in every way. Oh, but I've upgraded my shield, so there's that. The next room has Pharaoh's contraption that reveals a loot as well. Reveals loot as well as plenty of loot. Okay. But it has better magic defense, I guess. Or is that magic offense? I don't know. No defense, is it? Yeah. I'm gonna use the shield I'm using at the moment, given that it's upgraded. And here's the robe. Ooh. This could actually, yeah, this actually gave me some benefits, but I don't think the weight increase is worth it though. Alright, so I saw the ladder there, but we can also go here, I guess. This room is dark. Very dark. Wait, what is this? Oh, one of these assassin guys! Wait, what? Why are you tougher? Or are you tougher? So there are assassins here too. If there's gonna be one room with a mimic, then this is the room with a mimic. Bone stab. Wait, what? Is that a new catalyst? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Bone stab. It is actually. It is. Okay. And it scales better with something. I don't know. Huh. Again, I've upgraded the sorcerer's staff. I wonder if the bone staff would be better if I upgrade it. The Archdrake robe is for starting armor for the clerics. Ah, it's a pretty heavy robe. It has the best stats of any starting armor. The bone staff has A scaling in dark. So you want to use. It also is the heaviest staff. Okay, so that's the hexer staff then. Because the hexer is using dark, right? When damaging. Its main purpose is to cast the staff. So yeah, it's to cast hexes. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's the twin blade. Finally, finally. Oh, I can't even use it. No. Twinblade have very high stat requirements. Oh man, it looks cool, so cool though. Oh yeah, I need 26 in dexterity. No, all this. But I'm very close to it with my dexterity. I just need to increase it a few points. Man. I think I'm gonna do it actually. They intended to be used by quality strength dexterity builds. Yeah. I'm not that worried about being like super optimal. I do want to try the twin blade given how cool it looks. So I'm gonna increase my dexterity for the next few level ups. But we finally got it. Thank you so much, Ilocos, for guiding me here. And I need to, of course, NMH. What is this area? With the dust curve, okay. And there's a pit to your abyss. You missed that Pharaoh's contraption in that room. I've seen it in more of a bleed PvP build. It's flipping nutty. I just had some instant noodles. You know what? Keep moving. Huh? Instant noodles aren't that bad. Is that the contraption? Yeah, I see the contraption. There we go. How do you find them, Ikoru? The instant noodles, that is. Okay, so the Senator's Spear also has swing blade moves when you're two-handed. It only requires 22 dexterity, but also 20 strength. Ah! How do I what? How do you like your instant noodles? That is what I'm wondering. I'm closer to 22 dexterity than I am to 26. Can you get the Senator's Spears? Can you get it? But only when you're two-handed. I wonder if you can get it fairly quickly from where I'm at. The Senator's Spears is a very weird weapon indeed. Intriguing. Some are better than others. Wait, did you have a special flavor there, Ikoru? So the ramen I use or get, my favorite one, it has like oriental like flavor on it. Marushan? Wait, what is that? Sanity Spirits is in Door of Pharaohs. I think you missed a chest. Oh. Let's go back then. Roasted chicken. Roasted chicken. I had that flavor a while back. It's been a while though. The whole path you're on is a shortcut back to McDuff. It's completely pointless and there's no reason to exist. Maruchan is the brand. Ah, of the ramen. Okay, I get it. So did I miss a chest? The room is fairly well lit now. I don't see any missed chests. I don't think that's the brand that I'm getting. No, I've got all the chests. Unless you're trying to guide me to another one. Oh, it was a box. Ah, up the rift is a shortcut to the mummy zone. I'm also gonna explore it for the looks, if nothing else. You have to pass through one area to get the spear, but it's on the way to another lord boss. Okay. Have you ever eaten instant kongi? What? I don't even know what that is. Kongi. No idea. Probably not that. Sorry. Think so. Oh yeah, now we just here. Alright, get it. Cool. I might not even pronounce it correctly. Let's go back to my Yoda. We can increase our dexterity to 22 at least, right? And leave it at that. Then we can make a decision depending on how many souls we're gonna get. Like if we have a lot of souls, we can just splurge out and go ham on dexterity. Right now we only have 11k, so.
Is that here to see light? However,
Chinese rice porridge. No, I never had that. Is that good? 1 level, yikes, yeah, it's getting way more expensive to level up these days. And I still want like more attunement in intelligence. I'm feeling my character is kind of unoptimal at the moment. Also, how many Esther shards have I gathered? Okay, 2. And now we can also burn this, yes. I burned my tongue and that shit annoyed me. That is annoying. Also, when you eat ramen, do you only eat ramen or do you add something to it? Like whatever, egg, ham or whatever. Because I usually don't. And I think that's the way I prefer it. Get 2 base alerts. So where to now? Wait. I think you're supposed to add stuff from it. Did you ever get the torch armor, what it was called? Gamurman, I did actually, I did. Oh, that's actually the armor I'm wearing right now, or some pieces. And also Gamurman, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. You see this dress I'm wearing? That dress I got from getting all the torches. It was a pain to get though. It's incredibly bland by itself. Okay, then I guess I'm eating ramen weirdly. I sometimes add hot sauce, but I don't really like spicy soup. You walk back to Heidi's Tower of Flame from here, you can find a new path. Heidi's Tower, and that is towards here, right? So I'm looking kind of weird now, due to the fact that well, I'm wearing a dress with like a Sauron's helmet and whatever, but by this contraption probably. But I think the stats of the dress is really good. That is why I'm wearing it. So who are you?
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you.
This is the miracle lady. Or you can go past the guy with the blue sword for the Sanity Spear area. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's go there.
This shall I provide? No need for the gods.
Wait, move path.
Just that.
Yeah. Move path. What? Oh, I need to pay 2,000 soul. Okay. Wait, does that mean I can't go back? No, I can still go back. Okay, so now we have unlocked this new area. Go ahead then.
May the power of offering souls to the gods.
Okay, I'm just gonna get this loot and then there, robot. You have opened the way towards Old Iron King. Okay, but I want to get that spear, the Sentier Spear. So let's go back to the guy with the blue sword that we saw in episode 1. But now, because now we can cure petrification, so we should be able to help him out. Yeah, let's try that. And also, maybe that will, you know, start us off on the path to get the greatsword. And also, I said I was gonna use a greatsword. I don't think I have enough strength though, but just to try it out. Let's see. Here's my 28. I should also have an ultra greatsword somewhere. Oh, this is the one. You're going to have fun in the shaded woods. Is that what it's called? Well, I mean, for instant noodles, there isn't really any dedicated flavors for the spice to overwhelm, so yeah. But for fresh ramen, faux no hot sauce. What is that then? Man, I'm feeling I need to up my food game. Shaded woods have a very high density of petrified dudes. Sephiroth's sword. Wait, Sephiroth? Is that the guy from Final Fantasy? Like Final Fantasy VII or something? Right? I might be wrong on this. I've never played a Final Fantasy game ever. But I feel I'm onto something. It's from Final Fantasy, right? Sephiroth's sword is more like the washing pole though. Wait, washing pole? Now what are you saying? Wait, oh yeah. Sephiroth is in Final Fantasy VII. Yes, I was right. What if we can just smash up this door? Ah, whatever. Oh yeah. Now you're really slow rolling though with the sword. Washing pool is a comically long time. Okay. I guess against the bow is like lighter, more delicate ramen. It has a lot more vegetables and stuff. Interesting. I wonder if I would like that more than regular ramen. The regular ramen are fairly light as they are. Oh, is this person alive? Hello? Can I talk to you? Huh, I might look a bit intimidating with this sword, but I assure you, I'm a friend. This is the pyromancy lady. Ah. You just make me remember what I bought. That I bought new weird instant noodle. Then you need to try that out.
I've been...
Okay, you're coughing. Yep, alright, give me a moment.
I'm fine. No.
You're fine. You're Rosabeth.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I still haven't... Well...
You have thanked me, actually.
So...
Oh, prism stone, thank you. So it's a great sword
I was attacked and
as expected.
I owe you my life.
You're right in the sense that it is
not come.
faster than expected. Especially when you do the second attack, because then you're hitting upwards.
Wearing these rags.
And Enzo the Ostrich! Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Enzo, how you doing? What do you like think about my character? They take pyromancy levels into interfate, but pyromancy is also useful to supplement pyromancy physical bits. That is actually what I did a little bit of
Just
in Dark Souls
look at
1.
me. Do you have any... I'll take anything. Anything at all. Just put it up.
Oh, wait. You can actually give her clothing. You can change her appearance. Now that is strange. Oh, you can just give her stuff. Okay, what do I want to give her? You can actually get my starting. My tongue is short. Oh no. You get an achievement for it too. You can give her spare clothes. I mean, what should we give her then? So this is the gear you start the game with, right? The imported tunic. Yeah. The first time you do it, she'll move back to Mayula. Alright. I'm gonna give her the imported tunic. There you go. Once a equipment is given, it cannot be retrieved. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and I got an achievement. Yeah, that's true. Right, what do you sell? These are all probably good to have during certain encounters. Ooh! And then just regular spells. Alright.
Thank you so... After I change into this... But perhaps would you...
Alright, good for you, lady. Good for you. Let's pull this and let's talk to the guy with the sword. You can refresh your pyromancy flame with her using fire seeds. Wait, is that like the primary use of fire seeds? Okay, the one thing I don't like about the greatsword is that it's using a lot of stamina. But I guess that is to be expected for my weapon of this size. Now we're poisoned even. I like how she's just standing there also. Virus is an upgrade material for PF. Oh, I see. I died! I did not know there was a basilisk too. I think the experiment with the greatsword is over. I mean, it's a good weapon. It's not for me. Sorry to say, it's just not for me. Just pulling that lever locks the entrance behind you. Oh, and that good, I guess. All right, let's get back to the hammer, the proper weapon, and let's do some updating of the death counter. I like more than Dark Souls 1. I feel I keep dying to useless stuff. Like that ballistic is my sleep paralysis demon. Oh, the basilisk. I think it looks kind of goofy, but yeah, it's. If I were to be like sleeping and seeing that thing at the end of my bed, yeah, I agree with you. That would actually keep me nightmare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, I'm sore. Funny death counter. Oh yeah. Vessels in this game are mostly harmless. Okay, so not like in Dark Souls 1 then. You can't die for the rest of the run. Okay. I'm gonna keep this 69 dream alive, everyone. Or try to. Oh yeah, your name is also Gamurman69, so yeah, alright, Gamurman. I see your point. Alright, Gamurman, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm not gonna not die. Your head was getting hella close to that table. So I keep saying. But I've never hit that table yet. At least when during the push-ups. Hello, dude.
What? Clearing the way was you doing, was it?
It was?
Didn't think you had it in you, pal.
It took a while.
No. That's not like it sounds. Name's Ben Hart. If we share the same path, I'll repay my debt to you. The road ahead's gonna be long.
Oh.
But I'm here.
You're here to help?
Aye, it's a true man. I swear it.
Oh, and then you get a yes, sir, joy. Ah, thank you. Alright, so let's get these back. So let's pull this thing again, and that's gonna spawn enemies. Yeah, I see. But now I have to have this. There's a lot of them. If you summon Bernard for 3 bosses and have him survive each one, he will grant you his shiny blue great sword. Okay. Okay. The 69 dream is dead, and this encounter is Liz Sovensard. Thank you for tuning into the stream. How are you doing? I'm sorry that is the first thing that you see, like me dying to that ambush. Okay, 69 dream dead. I thought that was gonna be way easier. I mean, I've defeated those zombies before. Well, as I usually do when I die, I'm being punished. 10 more push-ups coming up. Okay, I'm gonna trigger that trap earlier next time. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is my head still close to the table, I wonder? Liz Sovensard, do you also play Dark Souls, I wonder? How are you doing? Okay, I have a plan, you see. I have a plan, yes. Wait, yeah. My plan will actually work, I think. Yeah, super close. Surviving by the skin of my teeth? Skin of my body? I don't know. You're cutting it close, man. Yeah, I play. Okay. Have you beaten the game? Am I doing badly? Well, I know I am, given that I'm dying. Okay. But I've actually defeated this ambush before, once. And I know that you can trigger it early by destroying these barrels in particular. That is what I did accidentally the first time I was there. Oh. The only way to lose Dark Souls is to give the... Oh! What's happening here? Is to give up, I assume. Okay, so that didn't blow up the barrel, so now I can't do this. Shoot. This is gonna be difficult. The trigger area is embedded in the pull handle, right? But I have the fire bombs, I guess. Shit. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult. Also, wait. One thing I didn't really try out when it came to the Ultra Greatsword is this move. That's just a speed move. All right. You can trigger it by pulling the handle or trying to extend your character into it with funny movements or attacks. Or like doing something like this in order to get the trigger. Let's just pull it. I might die again, but I'm gonna give it my best. This is my pledge to you. Oh, so the enemies in those side doors also attack you. So there is like a very good... Oh, why don't I have my shield? So there's like a purpose of defeating them before going in here. I'm using the bombs in order to get some AoE damage going. Crap! No! Not again! Oh, what is this arm? So go inside the doors, kill the enemies first, so you have less of them. The greatsword is one-handed, R1 is a wide right to left sweep that can hit the ground. So is that what you use then in order to defeat many enemies at once? With the greatsword, of course. So sad, yes. Ah, okay. Think, Save, you got this. So defeat the enemies in the side doors first, so you get less. Everything in this game terrifying. They are mutants. They are aesthetically they are very scary looking. All right, punishment camp. Let's do 10 more push-ups real quick. Man, those are getting... Oh, did my camera fall down? Yeah, my camera did fall down. I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Okay, let me just fix the punishment camera quick. There. All right, let's do camera slap. That was not my intention. Not my intention. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Woo-hoo. So, I know how to... Okay. Open the doors, kill the side enemies, I'm gonna destroy those barrels, I'm gonna trigger the ambush early, I'm gonna run back. I know I can do this. Okay, I have the like ultimate strat now. I do have one more bomb left, don't I? Crap, no I don't. Okay, then I need to roll into the barrels, but that's fine, I can do that. So that is what I did last time. But I am running low on hit points given this mechanic in Dark Souls that you lose your maximum health point. Alright, souls. Back. Open this door. Kill enemy. Enemy killed. Next door. You think DS2 AP reduction is bad? Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, this guy almost killed me. Okay. So now I'm at full health. So, okay, this is gonna look crazy. You can also even do it in increments. You go straight from full to half in a single death. Oh, wow. As you can see... Wait, what? Where are they? Yeah, as you can see, I spawned the ambush by rolling into those barrels, but I'm not stuck in that room. So I can just do this now. They're even walking back. Dark Souls 3 as well goes straight from full health to 70% when you die. Oh, so that's a mechanic that they kept in. Interesting. Again, I wonder what's the purpose? Like, what's the appeal of reducing your maximum hit points each time you die? Like, the only thing I can see is like try to promote players into getting humanity so that they can be invaded. That's like the only purpose. Unless they want to make effigies like a rare object that wants to be coveted, basically. Very curious, very curious. Okay, so the ambush should now have been dealt with. Yes, as you can see. And now the door will open. Whoa, Papa, you're a pro player! Thank you! But the thing is, the only reason why I learned about this trick is because, like, the first stream of Dark Souls 2 I did, I went in here, I was like just exploring randomly. And I have a behavior I've adopted from Dark Souls 1 where I tend to roll into barrels as I'm destroying them instead of hitting them with a weapon. And that is of course the first thing I did when I saw these. And damn did I blow up! But then I also saw this little ambush. So, you know, you learn something. And again, that's the beauty of the Dark Souls games. You always learn something when you die. Oh, a bonfire even. Nice. Dark Souls 1 is the only game that doesn't reduce your maximum hit points when you die. On the flip side, dying to petrification or curse will permanently slash your HP in half until you cure yourself. Yeah. But that's fine to me. That I can deal with. Because then it's like a mechanic you can avoid by, you know, not taking damage from basilisks and what have you. Bonk it. Another behavior I have from Dark Souls 1, bonking every chest in case there's a mimic. Ooh! Another Estus Flask Shard. Man, we're getting a lot of Estus. Okay, this is, again, I would think it's to drive home my sense of permadeath. You can play carefully so you don't just run in and die. Oh, good point, Gummerman. Yeah, very good point. Yeah, so you don't waste lives just trying out the mechanic or whatever. So yeah, there's an actual sense of loss when you die. Okay, I get that, yeah. Very good point, yeah. I can see that, absolutely. Here we go, Shaded Woods. New area, everyone, new area. Dissuades you from wasting life. Yeah, trying to run past the enemies. Still doesn't notice that. Wait, notice what? Or did you not notice that? Shaded. I like it's like a more outdoorsy area, though. So that guy is eating. That guy is running towards me. I'm running towards him. Ay-ya! I'll try out the ultra greatsword again. Nothing. Okay. It is faster than you think. This bit of Shaded Woods is a linear run to the bonfire with same loot along the way if you check your corners. I guess that's not too bad. I mean, that's simple enough. But that guy throws a bomb. Oh, not even a bomb. Wrong. Where do you store that sword? Ah, good question. Oh, enemies behind me. Okay, let me just run away from them. Otherwise, I can heal up. Or try to. Ah, okay. I didn't really heal up. Oh, now I'm gonna die again. I'm not gonna use the greatsword. Let's just stick to what I know. Like, let's go with the hammer. That is the weapon I'm using all the time. I hate it when I die. Like Papa said, with a big thing in his hand. Oh yes, very good choice. Because given, you know, the exercising, the punishment I get each time I die, I hate it when it happens in quick succession because I'm still recovering from my push-ups and now I need to do even more push-ups. That's really hurting my body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I think you can even hear me struggle. Okay. So hammer out. You know what? I'm gonna take it even a step further. I'm gonna use a human effigy to restore my maximum hit points. There we go. Humanity restored. I might get invaded, but that's fine. Okay. So maximum hit points now. I'm gonna have my shield out. I'm gonna have my hammer out, and I'm gonna do this like the proper way. I'm very about your head right now. Is it because, you know, the way I sound, the way I speak? that I'm mad, but that's the way it's supposed to be. I am the Mad Seven. Let's do this. Also, if I'm very careful, I can also use spells from a distance. If I want to be, you know, do it that way too. These enemies, they are quick though, quicker than you might think. Just looking at them. There we go. Also, I wonder when wait. Let's also try to use the spear, I guess. I keep. Your head is below a table while you push up. But I assume I'm holding my head in like a similar position all the time, so I don't actually hit the back of my head. So I'm gonna. The rocks thrown by those gunner lands do deceptively large amount of damage. You'd think they're only like stupid rocks, right? Come on. Oh, you're a rock thrower guy. I wonder if piercing damage is better against these guys. Am I doing more damage with the spear against these guys? I can't really tell. I mean, when you stand up, you will get hit by that table. I haven't gotten hit by it yet. 72 attempts on trying. Oh well, not 72. I've also done sit-ups and whatever. But yeah, I get your point there, Shark. I get your point. Here we have a group of them. Do I have like a good... Yeah, I don't really have a good way to deal with many enemies at once. I guess I can just do this and get 2 of them. Why is Rabies so deadly in PvP? Wait, does that... What does getting invaded mean? Good question, actually. That means that another player will enter your game and try to kill you. Another player that's playing Dark Souls, I mean. I've been invaded once actually, and that was today. But I've also gotten summoned by another player once. That wasn't too bad. But as long as I have like the opportunity to walk back like this, it's good. So then you get a little PvP battle. And, you know, that's kind of exciting, right? Oh yeah, speaking of which, I should leave my covenant. So, I'm part of a covenant that in addition to a player invading me, I will also get a player summon that is gonna fight on my side. So that's gonna be, you know, a little tricky with my covenant, my faction in this game. But I really want to try out PvP. There are also certain NPC enemies that are given the same fanfare as real players invader. They're called Dark Spirits. Oh yeah, that too. So that's just like an invasion, but with NPCs instead of players. Stay on the bonfire, good, so we don't have to fight those guys again. I feel like, yeah, this area is good for the spear. Maybe I should, like, not worry about maining a weapon. Maybe I can just switch between the hammer and the spear. Ooh. This area is the first place where you can meet the falconers. And now I wonder, who are the falconers? Now this... Falconer had the funniest walk cycle in the game. Now this area is spooky. Oh, I love the atmosphere of this forest. Man, I can't see nothing. I assume it's very easy to get lost here. Be wary of ghosts. Ghosts here? Yeah, I'm gonna hug the wall in case, so I don't get lost. Got a talisman. Shush everyone, we need to avoid the ghost. Did my camera also zoom in a bit? I think it did. Like giving this sense of claustrophobia a bit, I guess. Oh! Oh! I think that was a ghost! I see the faintest outline of an enemy. Oh no 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 no. Those can't be locked onto. Yeah, I am pressing that lock onto button. So there are more than one, are there? Holy crap, okay. Now it's running away. Oh, yeah, I saw a ghost there. They can be staggered though. That guy actually rolled. Got it! I got the ghost! If this was me, I would be running around blind, hoping not to get caught. That was my gut reaction. In this one, focus for this, I think it's about a dozen spread out. Hammer time. The Foggy Forest is closed circle with one entrance and one exit. Okay, I'm still gonna hog the wall like this. You know what? I'm even gonna eat a life gem. Yeah, this is scary. Hog the wall. Papa save it, the Ghostbuster. I do my best. I do my best here, sure. I think I see one ahead of me. Do you see the one ahead of me? Like the faintest outline. You know what? I'm the ghost now. Yes! Gotcha! Is there something strange? Is there something strange? In the neighborhoods. Who are you gonna call? Papa Silver! Shoot. Ah, okay, calm yourself. Calm yourself. Wait, where did you go? That's it. There we go. What's... Oh, you don't even get any souls from them. There's another one. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. He goes like to try to fish for backstab if they can get away with it. Oh, they're not gonna get away with it. So they're using like a hand crossbow and a dagger. There are six ghosts among us. Who is the guilty one or whatever? Here we have a chest. More like 10, but yeah. Old Sun ring. I have a lot of rings now. Explodes at damage thresholds. What? If that was a mimic, that would have been very cruel. Cumulus power as the user is harmed, then explodes, damage surrounding enemies while leaving the wearers unscathed. Makes it explode when you take damage. It's a get off me ring. Yeah. Huh. I'm gonna try to wear it for a while just to see what it would do. So let's exchange the life ring for the old sun ring. Let's do it like that. Let's see if we can actually trigger it at some point. Okay, again, walking close to the edge. I don't want to fall down though. That would be a mistake. Can't see any more ghosts. But it explodes when you take damage. You don't take damage, do you? I do take a bit of damage, High Locos. I have died many times. But your point is valid. Like, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to take damage. That is true. Here we have a little ledge. Do not take extra damage from the explosion. Yeah, the description said as much. Run to ring +1. This is the best ring in the game. Seriously. Okay, we got an upgrade for a ring that we're actually using as well. So there's that. Hands down. Okay. I'm glad. See you. Trying to walk away, are you? Get hammered! But I feel I'm walking back now to the entrance. Am I not? No. Somewhere in the middle, forget this was a +1 version of the cast spells fostering if you're brave enough. Yeah, you both mentioned it. And no, I've not found that ring. That's probably a really good ring for me. We have something. Read message. Beware of hole by the way head. Is a hole? So this is a player, right? Yes. I'm not sure if I'm going towards the cast faster ring or not. Why is it tree pogging? It's so happy for me that I got this far. That was a good comment. Combined with the Witch branch and the Lion Mage set, you basically become a magic machine gun. Ooh. That is something I would want to do. Ooh, another bonfire. This is a good one. Oh, I did not mean to try. The pork trees attract nearby enemies when struck. Aha! So that's a good way to... also, that's the name now of the tree, by the way. Pork tree. I assume that's a good way to clear out an area if you want to. This guy's just sitting. Oh, you sat down. Big mistake. Now all the ghosts are back. But I'm not gonna go back, am I? Oh, that's the explosion now. No! Oh. Oh, but the ring is in there and an NPC. Okay, then I need to go back. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm gonna go back and find those things. Magic bolt. Wait, magic bolt. And you still can't... Wait, let me just explore up here first. The NPC merchant is found quickly enough by hugging the left wall from the roof. Okay. And if I just had chosen the left wall then. Radiant Life Gem. Okay, I guess that's, you know, the easy loot to get from this area, right? Let's walk down. Calm yourself. Listen, y'all, calm yourself. Can you clear the fog in some way? Also, let's just... The path up here is a little bit farther along the left wall, past the NPC's little nook. Wait, so wait, I need to go to the left wall still. So the pork tree didn't summon an enemy this time. Even though I struck. Oh, whatever. Ugh. I need to like adjust my eyes. So let's a little bit farther along the left wall, past the NPC's. But I came from the left wall. I need to go here, right? The pork tree may not work if the enemies are too far away. That's just mean, those poor trees. I mean, I just did what I thought it would do. Human effigy. I mean, we're getting more loot. But it's a bit brighter here. Talk? What am I talking to?
Leave me be. I like it quiet.
Who is talking?
Leave me be.
Hello? Wait, you're speaking with the head of... am I speaking with this thing?
What business have you here, traveller?
You see that red hair there? Yeah, I do.
Vengal. If I deserve a name in this, 'tis rare to flap these gums. Long ago, I was hired. I remember a long, brutal fight. I came to. I don't know what explains it. Now, I watch the days go by. I'd grown weary of battle.
Imagine being in that guy's position. You're stuck forever looking at one particular frame.
I know not what
I would have
brings you on
gone
this
mad
journey,
instantly.
nor will I deign to ask. You may bear it, but I see visions. My body wielding my sword.
He seems to like it. That is true.
Oh, my body will show.
Oh, so he has a body that's gonna kill. Most people would have gone hollow in his blade. Oh yeah.
Thanks to you. If I can help you.
Oh, you can even buy things from this head. Claymore, great sword, destructive great arrow. Ah. Ooh. All right. Thank you for words. Imagine being a head facing the ground. Okay, fair.
I cannot lie. I was a hired hand, yes, and for His Highness, but perhaps it's... I was born when I was born. Eventually, I've been all I ever knew. What a...
Oh, yes, he's a soldier.
I'm grateful, but such can... Why must... Thank... Here,
And I got the helm, and even an achievement.
go along.
Thank you,
Farewell.
Vanguard. Okay, cool. So okay, now we have a ring to get also, and then I guess we can keep progressing. Oh, I see the enemy. You forgot an item. Wait, is the ring from there too? Oh, Lunar Tuna, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, is there an item here? Oh yeah, Fire Seed, got it. Thank you, Ilocos, for pointing it out. Head of Vanguard expands his stock if you kill his body, which is not far from here, as the crows flies. Well, then let's kill the body. Of course, I am the Ghostbuster, am I not? I did see also loot straight ahead here. This Ghostfly basically means if the land was completely flat. Ah. Okay, I did not know that saying. So it's close, but I need to like pass through over a mountain or something in order to get it. So where do you get the ring though? That's the next question, is Foggy Land. The ring is in a chest between two trees, a bit away from the edge. Is it like center of the forest? Okay. Here we have a pole tree. Lord, the center of the forest. Alright. Let me just heal up before I go back. Oh, wait, I can just go the enemies and going up here actually. Because now I can see them way better. It's not too far from the chest from the far end, I believe. Okay. Oh, was there another one? Oh, that's just kind of hard to see the difference. So the chest was in this direction somewhat, right? What was that? Oh, there's an actually... No. Stop, bad ghost. When I take another essence, you never know. Crossbow triggered ults on ring. Aha! Okay, that is what happened there. I thought that the ghost was ringing above. Wow. Oh, the ring actually does decent damage also when it explodes. So sometimes you don't even need to take that many hits in order to blow it up, or to blow up, I guess. The Ocean's ring explosion range is very small, and each of the knocks its durability down by 10. Ah, so it will break, I mean. And so this is the edge. So the chest should be, and this is the chest at the edge. Where did it go? Oh man, this is a tricky fight. Or tricky enemies to kill, I guess. Okay, got him. There's the pog tree. Hello, chest. I heard laughter. Most people take one look at the foggy forest circles and go, let's come back to this area. Just break the yaw. Oh, so the yaw is doing that to me. Yeah, first encounter with the laughing curse pots, and they were laughing, can't confirm. They can't harm you if they have the black trail on. Okay. Shoot, now the ring is gonna explode. Can I drink? Yes, I can heal. Okay, now the ring is broken. How many enemies have I aggroed? I'm okay. The ghost there. 2, I think. Maybe 3. No, there's 3 of them. There's actually 3 of them. Okay, I need to do this. This is gonna make this encounter take a bit longer, but I need better vision. If I'm gonna fight 3 at once, scratch that. Let's make that 4 at once. Then I need better vision. Here's the palm tree. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they don't actually come up here. Okay, 1 does, apparently. Okay, so you can also de-aggro them. Got it. That guy is dead. Switch to life gems. I see a blue right here. Now there's 2 of them again. No, there's actually 3 of them. There is 3 of them. I see them. Yeah, they don't want to come up here, as you can see. But maybe I can do something like this in order to defeat them. Shit! I don't have a shield. Okay, so that guy is dead, and the rest are just gone now. All right. I can feel that there's an infinite supply of ghosts, but as sure there's in fact a limited number of them in there somewhere. But I assume at least 2 of them now will just keep coming for me. Yeah, just like that, just like that. Come on. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Yes. I'm doing this slow and methodically, but I feel I'm making progress though. There should be 1 more somewhere. I think I see it. Yeah, straight ahead. I see you. Sure. You see me as well. That was a miss, my friend. I'm just swinging wildly! I'm playing right into the plan of the ghost! There we go. I got that hit. Now this should be enough. There we go! Okay, so let's finally find this chest then. Okay, another ghost. I think you may have broken it. Are you serious? Passed by the wreck of the chest. Wait, wasn't the wreck? Wait, wasn't the wreck the yard? Which is odd. It could have been that they actually shot the thing. I think the clear stone chest is metal. Huh. Yeah, then yeah, it is all. These enemies actually. Finally, there we go. It could be that he just pre-placed chest debris and I'm just blind. I'm gonna explore properly, but let's just finish off these ghosts. Finally, they're gone. No, there's still 1 more of them. I've aggroed the entire forest. I promise. So I tried this. If you face directly away from the chest at the far end and walk straight forward, it's a bit to your left. Fit directly away from the chest and walk at the far end and walk straight forward, it's a bit on your left. Okay. I'm gonna try it out, actually. I am at that chest right now. On the old Sun Ring chest, probably, right? So we stand right here, we walk straight ahead, and it should be a bit on my left. Yeah, I see it, I see it. Hi Locust, thank you so much. Ah, I got it. You naturally have the poke tree. You evoked his rage. I have, because now I'm being attacked. Okay, I'm out of here now. I don't want to deal with any more ghosts. I probably need to repair my sun ring. So the mage ring I think is gonna be used during boss fights. That's probably the best application of the mage ring. Other than that, I think I can just, you know, use the hammer and play it slow. But yeah, I punched Pog in its face, and Pog is punching me back. As it should be. That's actually smart thinking. you kind of sound surprised, you know. Oh, that's actually smart. Well done. Alright, I'm just gonna go back and level up real quick just to bank my souls. This is gonna be like 3 points at most.
To see light, however.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, so I can do this. It's a lot of backtracking I've noticed that I'm doing when I'm playing. You have me here. Level up. Friends will become nearly useless against easy bosses though, since their elemental resistance are through the roof. Don't say that, given that I'm playing a mage. Yeah, I can only level up even only once. Right. Thank you, lady. Travel back. So now we need to go back to Shaded Woods, and we are... I think this is where we are. So yeah, we don't lose any progress. We just bank our souls in terms of level ups. Wait, what is? Where is this area? Oh yeah, you were at the third bonfire. Yep, I realized I went to the wrong place. Shaded Ruins. So, who do you find at the end of the forest also? I assume a boss, but... There was icon is just so forgettable. Yeah, it's not... You don't see that one, do you? I should actually be doing more damage now with the spear, I think, given that I have more dexterity than I have strength. Oh, another urn. Before you go too far, did you at some point buy the Ring of Whispers from the cat lady? I did actually, yeah. I do have it. I see the urn. Let's just deal with it right now. Sure. Papa, what level are you? I am level 71. Oh yeah, the area of effects curse pods passes through solid walls. Okay. But I do have the veil if worse comes to pass. Shark, do you feel I'm up for a battle now? Do you feel I'm ready? It could be above you or behind a wall. Like here, for instance. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch my head slot for the veil. That gives me more. Oh, whatever. And then again, the veil makes curse pods a non-issue. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna make the decision right now. Let's not use the spear anymore. I'm just gonna be a hammer boy from this point onwards. Good thing that we got the veil. Can go down here. You're dead. Curse pot. The veil is the whole reason why going to the sconsa hunt in the gutter is worth it. Yeah, I can see that. Like, this area would be very careful if you didn't have curse resistance. Did I really miss all my hits there? Wow. Oh, yeah. Whatever. Oh, Zelda boy, hello there! Hey there, buddy, Sean, pal, friend. Oh, I don't mean to be rude, my friend, pal, home slide, bread slice, dog, but I gotta warn you, if you take one more diddly darn step there, I'm gonna have to diddly darn snap your neck. That sounds like Ned Flanders, you know. Ned Flanders threatening someone. Well, welcome, Zelda boy. How you doing? If I use my level 100 character, I think you're ready to fight me. All right, I'm down. I'm down, Shark. So, where do you want to meet? Like time and place. Let's do it right here, right now. Oh, dark side. Oh, I thought it was like an actual sight. Oh man. Oh, this is just like the halberd without any thrusting moves. No, thank you. The Ring of Whispers is irrelevant for the Scorpion Man down there. Oh, there's a Scorpion Man. Dark side is dark infused glaive. Let's use the Ring of Whispers then and listen. Which one is the Ring of Whispers? Talk. Or should I use my max item with a zap blade? But that's just gonna one shot me. Like if you want to, okay, you make the decision there, Shark. Either you use the level 100 character or you just one-tap me with that character. So I have, wait, aside from this, man, Ring of Whisper makes deep growling noises when there are enemies still living in the area. Oh wait, so this will do something else. Oh, Scorpion Man. Oh, this man teaches a gesture. I just
Human, are we?
Oh, I just assumed that this was an enemy.
This is no place for you. Are you not afraid
Black
of
Knight
me?
Halberd is hidden in this area, below the platform the bonfire is on.
Those who do.
I thought you might want to try. Yes!
See me? Oh,
I think I can't match up with
life.
you with Max side character. Alright.
We once had a master, but he was born with it. He resented those who had what he lacked. Eventually, it was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strip. Our master was eventually, in the end, what it was that...
BGH has pretty hefty stat requirement. It's not nearly as busted as it was in Dark Souls 1.
We were born.
But if the moveset is the same, then I might love it.
Speak a human. I wish to ask a favor of
you. Oh, now this is a spicy favor.
Once, she became violent. Eventually, we have been locked. We seem to be at a step. I was born. I will be sure.
Assist me! Can I summon this guy?
The path. My name was Tar. The path. My name.
Okay, that's all the dialogue. Okay, he's asking to kill the area boss. Oh, that I can do. But should we go back then and get the halberd? You need to go back, right, in order to make the attempt to get the halberd. Oh, also let's remove the whisper ring because it gets annoying really quick. Let me tell you. What should I have? You come back and talk to him after killing the area boss. He coughs up payment in front of a fragrant branch, right? Yes, but it's worth it. There's a sublime, a bone buster too. Okay, yeah, then let's go back. Okay. There shouldn't be any enemies between us and. Wait, what is that? That's something that's glowing. Oh, it's just loot. No! Get gamer. Okay, let's put that plan on hold. You haven't died in a while. Just pointing it out, and just because of that, I get into a trap like this. But the Basilisk didn't stand a chance. Ooh, Twinkling Titanite, that's nice. That's a good piece of loot. Oh, I can't go there. Oh, I guess I can use a homeward bow, but... Wait. Oh. Behind the door is an NPC. Okay, but all my armor just broke. Yep, almost every piece of armor I have is broken now. Wait, can I like somehow smash the door open? No. Well, you see something on the other side. You need to unpetrify the lion warrior head for the key to that door. Alright, we're gonna do this without any gear. Oh, and armor, I mean. Wait, I can just walk here. Like, what's the big deal? Oh, I see the lion thing there. Oh, they're breaking my rings too. Well, hopefully wait. Oh, I just need to go here, right? Man, you're gonna have a lot of souls to come up to fix that ring. Yeah, I know. Well, wait, this also leads me fairly close to the bonfire, actually. Now, this isn't that bad. Rings are very expensive to repair. Okay. Because I can just... that it's probably down there you're supposed to go, isn't it? When you get the... This dude drops the key. That dude. But when you're going for the halberd, you need to like go to that ledge. No, other side, okay. Okay, so this guy will fight me. Papa Sippy is rich, no need to worry. Exactly. At least he consumable souls. Yeah, this guy will fight. If I can do this with spells, I think it would be pretty cool. But I'm not sure if I can. Again, I'm basing this statement on the fact that I don't have any armor. Lion warriors have like 80% elemental resistance. You have to melee them. Have to. I can't just do this. I mean, I'm being a bit for a given value of have to. Maybe I can just this. Oh yeah, that was way easier, right? I got the key. Oh, but now I can't go back. That's fun. At least I have the key. So I need to fall down there again, I assume. Oh well. Let's wait with that and do let's do this first. Okay. Oh, I need to travel. Right, let's also, I guess, repair our gear before we go for the halberd. Because we have 2 rings now and my entire gear set to repair. I don't know how much this will cost, but I assume it's not gonna be good. Repair. Oh, this isn't too bad. Okay, this is a bit hefty though. It could have been worse. It absolutely could have been worse. So let's just use the souls. Let's just use like one of these. This should be like 1,000, right? Oh, I'm 20. I'm lacking literally 20 souls. $2 AM now in here. Oh man, you should go to bed soon, Shark. Me too. Oh shoot, yeah, I'm noticing I'm way over stream schedule, but I did start a bit later too. I just want to go for. I better go to sleep. Yeah, I probably need to go too soon, but I need to go. I want to go for a halberd first. Reach the halberd, you need to spend 2 fragment branches, or make a jump to a bridge off the left from the forward path from the bonfire. That's. Well, I guess I'm gonna do jump. As long as I like see my target, I think it's fine. Okay, so here we are. Now we're on the left side. It should be a bridge. It's an easy jump. I assume it's the jump to there, right? What time is it for you? It is 20 past 8 PM for me. Correct. All right. We're here. Oh, but I need to use a branch against this guy. Very smooth. Unless I go here. So, Mr. Knight. It's not crazy late. That is true. But I do have work tomorrow. I need to go up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. And I haven't eaten dinner or anything yet, so... Jump back onto the bridge for the halberd. That's what I do is Vanguard's body. Ah. I guess we should unpetrify him too then. Alright, let's do it. I'm just gonna real quick just deal with this guy and... Oh, I don't even have enough branches. Okay, I really can. Jump back under the bridge for the halberd, so I need to make this. But I quit if I had to get up that early. Yeah, I will soon. I'm just gonna get this weapon. There's a petrified dude blocking each entrance of Vanguard's body. Ah, okay. Then... Okay, listen everyone, listen. Like drop everything and just listen to this story. It's not even a story, it's just... I don't have the stats to use this weapon. This weapon is probably the best weapon in Dark Souls 1. It's my favorite weapon by far in Dark Souls 1. I don't have the stats to properly use it though. So I can't show how good it actually is. But hopefully the moveset of the Black Halberd is similar to the moveset in Dark Souls 1. Because then I might actually use it instead of the hammer. Okay, but what stats do I actually need? Wait, I need like Fate? Wait, do I actually need Fate for this weapon? Seriously? Oh, you're still alive! Yay! I'm not for long though, Allocated. Thank you for coming back though. I'm about to go offline. Probably, there's no question about it. The Black Knight Halberd is possibly the most positive weapon in Dark Souls 1. You need 9 Fate, which is what turns most people off. But I was going for dexterity. Like, I'm not that far off to use the Black Halberd. So that is what I'm gonna work towards. Okay, I'm just gonna... This jump, I guess. Yeah, you can go back to the bonfire for me. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna end the stream, y'all. Why is that guy there? Okay. You started as the sorcerer, yeah? The sorcerer started with 4 fate or something like that. Yeah, that is true. Fine, be like that. I'm gonna go to PB stream. I don't know who PB is, but wait. Who is PB? Maybe we can make a raid. Love you, love you too. I call you. Who is PB? Or maybe that's like a large streamer that PB. Pumpkin Berry. Yeah, let me. Maybe that's a large streamer that won't care about like a small raid, right? She's a bit larger, yeah. Okay, then maybe I shouldn't even bother. I don't know. I don't know how larger streamer reacts to raids, actually. So I don't know. Maybe you want to raid. I don't know. But yeah, this is gonna be the end for today's stream. I'm gonna stream tomorrow again, Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna start at 5:15 p.m. Central European time. Hopefully, I will not be late tomorrow. Hopefully. But yeah, check out Pumpkin Berry. Why not? I don't know that streamer myself. I mean, you do you. I'm gonna pop over there when you go offline. Gotta get some Deadly Premonition. Oh, she's playing Deadly Premonition. I've heard about that game. If you're late, you need to do 10 push-ups. Oh, hopefully not. I usually pick someone else playing the same game as me. There's so many people playing Dark Souls 2 though. Like, I don't know any people. I usually at random. Oh, I see. Well, if you know like a specific person to raid, then we can make the raid. Otherwise, I'm just gonna end it right now. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, if you want to get a notification when I go live, just try Fuzzy Wump. Okay, let's try and raid Fuzzy Wump. I don't know, just a random pick. Fair enough. Good enough for me. There we go. So, okay, I'm gonna end with the raid. So let's check out Fuzzy Wump playing Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna be playing again tomorrow. So before I end, I just want to say, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is for you guys, I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're gonna keep having a great time, and I hope that we together are gonna have a great time tomorrow with more Dark Souls, if you want to drop by. So, let's check out Fuzzy Wump and see what this is all about. Alright. Alright. Bye, Saban, bye everyone, and let's raid!